Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio.
True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skylight Office Studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call
Ghost.
One day away, folks. 1 day away. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. This is episode number 388. Episode number 388 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, before we get into anything else, I'd like to ask everybody, especially today, today's the day before the election. Spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, and we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And folks, you can feel the tension, can you? You cut the tension with a knife in the air, man. It's just, I'm telling you this right now, all right? I'm telling you this right damn now. It's just, I'm telling you, folks, the excitement, the anxiety, there's just a whole bunch of things just balled up into one right now. I can tell you this right now. And let me tell you something. If by some chance this Hillary Rotten Clinton steals the election, because, folks, in my personal opinion, that's the only way that Hillary Rotten Clinton is going to be able to win this election. She is going to have to downright steal it. And in my personal opinion, folks, she's already mobilized enough wings of the bureaucratic system of government to do so. Now, if you are unaware, there are actually members of the Department of Homeland Security, members of the Department of Justice, members of the United Nations, of all people, all kinds of different observers at all these different polling stations to so-called prevent a Russian hack attack on our elections. And in my personal opinion, folks, I think that is just a cover, basically, to implement these people at these polling locations to rig the damn system. You just need to look at every one of the rallies that Donald Trump has and all the overwhelming amounts of people that are not only inside, but waiting outside, wishing they could get inside. And let me tell you, every time you see a Hillary Rotten Clinton rally, they can barely rally enough people to be able to make the camera illusion that it's actually a packed event, that is actually filled with massive amounts of people. There is no way Hillary Clinton wins this election without rigging this whole damn system. There's just no way. There's no damn way. How many people have you seen, legitimately, with "I'm with her," Hillary Clinton bumper stickers, Hillary Clinton political garb? Give me a break. I've seen throughout this whole goddamn campaign, folks, and I'm not joking, Throughout the whole goddamn campaign, I've seen maybe a handful of people that are proud to put a Hillary Rotten Clinton bumper sticker on the back of their car or wearing Hillary Rotten Clinton garb, for Christ's sake. So let me tell you something. We got a lot to go over, all right, because, I mean, a lot of things happened this weekend. I want to get to the markets, folks, but then again, I don't, because the markets literally rose high today. I mean, it just literally skyrocketed. And I'm telling you, folks, it's because of the FBI closing the Clinton email investigation that they reopened about 12 or 14 days ago. Now, this weekend, Comey wrote to Jason Chaffetz, I think he's over the Oversight Committee, if I'm not mistaken, that they have concluded their investigation related into the Clinton emails, and their position, or at least Comey's position, that he concluded in July has not changed. So as a result, folks, this is why you're seeing an increase in the markets today, to say the least. Now, I want to be completely honest with you. I think that this is just fool's gold. This is fool's gold, excuse me. This is fool's gold here. That's why I'm staying away from the markets, folks. I know there was a lot of people that were sitting here saying, "Hey, Ghost, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to play the negativity of the market." Folks, this is why I took a week off, and I'm going to wait until after the election to see exactly where the market's at. The market doesn't know its ass from its elbow, folks. Remember, prior to today, we saw, 8 days of negativity? 8 days of negativity in the markets, folks. And as a result, it had a lot to do with the reopening of the investigation of Hillary Clinton. Now, why is that? Because I've stated time and time again, Wall Street is the edifice that is pumping large amounts of money into the campaign of Hillary Rotten Clinton. I mean, they want Hillary Rotten Clinton to win because they know that Hillary Clinton is going to fuel the stock market with her policies. She is going to pass tax laws that are favorable to those millionaires and billionaires on Wall Street, specifically on Wall Street. I mean, that's what I'm saying, folks. That's why all these people in Wall Street want Hillary Clinton to win. They don't even care about the satanic implications. They don't care that, Podesta likes to, look, we can only interpret Podesta's emails for the code wording and all the other investigative work that concludes to the fact that these people are tied in with some pedophilia or something thereof, all right? I mean, that's all there is to it. I mean, give me a break. Give me a break. But you see, that doesn't these bastards in Wall Street don't care. They just care if they can continue to make easy money. Now, I think that these idiots don't understand that regardless if Hillary Clinton's president or Donald Trump's president, at some point we're going to see the market tank. It's not a matter of if, it's when. And that's why after the election is over with, it gives me a better idea on where exactly the mindset of the investment community actually is. And that's what will give me a little bit more comfort in going in the markets and be able to call a lot of these dips and waves again. Now, don't get me wrong, I did partake in some pattern trading today, but I don't advise it because you see, you got the Dow Jones, up 2% across the board, right? All indexes up 2%, 2+% across the board. That is fool's gold, folks. I'm telling you this right now. I mean, just imagine when the crash happens, because we were up, especially in the Dow Jones Industrial, so let's go ahead and get to the Dow, all right? Because we were up on the Dow, 371.32 points on the day today. I mean, that's a lot of increase, all right? 371.32 increase on the day, a percentage increase of 2.08% increase on the day, closing out the Dow Jones at 18,259.60 points for the Dow. Now, let me explain something. Because we saw a dramatic increase today, the fall is just going to be that much harder. Everybody who is holding the bag at these high rates here, even if it is blue chip, even if it is Dow Jones Industrial Stocks, folks, I am not comfortable holding anything bought at these levels. And it's not a matter of if, it's when the damn stock market crashes. I don't want to be holding no equities, except for equities that I have long-term investment in that have already rolled over in dividends, they've already rolled over in stock splits, buybacks, I mean, all that sort of thing. I mean, I've been invested for a long time in long-term investments. Those are investments that I'm not going to touch. Even in a crash, I may lose some net worth, but inevitably I'm not losing any money because I bought those 10, 15, 20 years ago, and as a result, those stocks I've grown with on the long term have been able to factor in any kind of market corrections at that point. I'm serious. Long-term investment reigns supreme as it pertains to accumulating low-priced, always remember, buy low, sell high, low-priced, blue-chip, dividend-based stocks. I mean, that's the whole reason why yours truly day trades, pattern trades, is so that I can accumulate that liquidity. And, of course, I'm not doing it right now. All right, right now I'm kind of holding off on buying anything on the long term, but that's what I traditionally do. I'm on a pattern trade, and then once I accumulate enough liquidity, I go ahead and take some of that liquidity and put it right into dividend-based blue-chip stocks. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. That's the smart thing to do. You know what I'm saying? So you can accumulate more and more net worth. Now, why would you want to accumulate net worth, folks? Because that's what gives you the good credit, all right? That's what's going to give you the good bank loans at the bank. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when you got about, let's say you've been investing for 10 years. And let's say you were a value investor, meaning that you weren't pattern trading. You were value investing, meaning that for every month of your paycheck, you allocated $250, $300 a month that would have traditionally, in the old school, gone to your savings account. Instead, you decided to buy a blue-chip dividend-based stock. And let's say you've been doing that for 10 years, all right? After that 10 years of accumulating whatever stock or stocks, plural, all of a sudden, you're worth something, and you can actually go to a financial institution. Of course, you want to make sure your credit's decent at least, and be able to put something on collateral so that you can obtain a loan for a house, you can obtain a loan for a business, you can obtain a loan for a car, that sort of thing, folks. And the reason you want collateral is because, as I've always stated, during depressions, during the runs at the bank, like we saw during the Great Depression, when everyone, I mean, the contraction of the economy happened, I mean, we had a lot of layoffs, lack of jobs, and as a result, we saw a run at the banks. A lot of people went to their savings, and you see, this is what can cause what happened in the Great Depression happen again. They went to a run at the banks. The banks do not have your savings, all right? I mean, there's more than 50% of people at a bank go to withdraw their savings. That's a run at the bank. And you see, what the bank has to do then is they have to recall all those loans that are outstanding. Now, you folks that have a car loan, a house loan, a business loan, you need to read the fine print. You need to understand that financial institution, that bank, can recall that loan at any goddamn time, all right? Any time. That's what happened during the Great Depression, folks, all right? I know I've said this before, but it bears repeating because we're headed in towards that territory here in the next, I would say, 6 months if we're not careful. What's going to happen is, folks, once the run at the banks happens and everybody tries to take out the money they have in the bank's going to recall the loans. The people that have the loans outstanding don't have the cash, so the bank is legal. They can legally go in and just start taking anything that you have for liquidation in an attempt to pay off the loan that you have outstanding. Now, of course, if you have a car loan or have a house, they can take the car or the house. All right, but you see, what happened in 2008, 2009 was that the real estate market crashed. And even though the bank was able to take the homes away from folks that could no longer pay for the homes in 2008, 2009, because of the economic contraction, the price of real estate tanked. So even though they got the collateral from somebody who had a loan out for a house for about $500,000. By the time the bank took the collateral, that $500,000 house was now like $100,000. All right? And this is really what causes an economic depression. And on top of that, folks, okay, what made the depression even worse was that on top of you had the run of the banks, on top of the fact that you had the recall of the loans because of the run of the banks, the Federal Reserve decided, oh, this is a good time to raise interest rates. And that's exactly what they did, folks, and that's literally what caused the Great Depression. I mean, look at all those factors, and you take a look at today's modern economy, those factors are similar in play than what we saw prior to the Great Depression. That's why I'm telling you, if you are investing in this market, you better be so temporary that you're holding stocks for no more than maybe 10 minutes at best, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, at any point, something could happen that the market could completely tank. I mean, just look at this Dow Jones Industrial increase today, up 371 points, for Christ's sake. Just imagine when it crashes, man. Just imagine when it crashes, for heaven's sake. It's going to fall that much harder. Anyway, let me move on to the rest of the indexes, shall we? S&P 500 also saw an increase today. It was up 46.34 points, a percentage increase of 2.22%, closing out the S&P at 2,131.52 points for the S&P 500. I'm telling you, folks, this is fool's gold here. This is fool's gold. This is going to crash hard. Mark my words. This is going to crash hard. Doesn't matter who's in office. I mean, don't get me wrong. If Hillary Clinton is elected president, she steals it. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're going to see a small run here for the first several days, but I'm telling you, it's going to come crashing down very, very fast because it's just going to get ugly. All right, I'm serious. It's going to get ugly, and I know it is, and I'm not looking forward to it. That's what makes the tension right now, the day before the election, that much more intense, man. It is intense. I know you feel it, folks. I'm feeling it right now. It's intense, to say the least. It's intense. Anyway, let's get to the NASDAQ, folks. The NASDAQ is up 119.80 points. I mean, this is ridiculous, man. A percentage increase of 2.37% increase on the day, closing out the NASDAQ at 5,166.17 points for the NASDAQ. Now, look, folks, I don't like these high increases in these indexes. I mean, they're completely inflated. As a matter of fact, I tweeted an article about the guy who is quoted as being the father of Reaganomics, stating that this overinflated market is about to burst, and it's going to burst bad. I mean, and because I've always said, folks, there's nothing fueling all these increases in this market. I mean, the profits are nil. I mean, you know, and if there is profits on any end, on any given company, investors are flocking to it like lab rats running to food pellets. There's not enough growth to justify these high stock prices. The forecasts don't look good. There's always reforecasting prior to conference call. I mean, the whole reason why a lot of these damn companies are still able to attract investors and stockholders to be able to increase the price is because they're cutting, baby. They're cutting, for Christ's sake. They're cutting jobs. They're cutting resources. I mean, whatever it takes to show that, hey, look, we're profitable. I mean, that's all it's about. This has nothing to do with growth. I'm telling you this right now. This has nothing to do with growth at all. Anyway, folks, let's move on, okay? Let's get to the commodities, because I want to get to the crux of the matter here. And the crux of the matter is the election. The FBI withdrawing their reopening of the investigation of the Clinton emails. I mean, I can go on and on. All right, we're going to get to it. We're going to open up the phone lines, too, to hear what you have to say. It's the day before the election. Very, very intense, to say the least. So let's go ahead and open up the phone lines today. I want to hear from you. 425-390-6146 is the number to call. Let's hear what happens. And not to mention, folks, on top of equities rising, the dollar rose, too. I mean, that doesn't even make any sense. If the dollar is going to increase in value, then why in the hell did we see 300 and something point increase in the Dow Jones Industrials? I'm telling you, these investors don't know their ass from their elbow. And lo and behold, no reason whatsoever, other than the fact that Hillary Clinton, the reopening of the investigation into her emails was dropped, energy all of a sudden saw increases today. Now, why would energy increase even though OPEC is still twiddling their goddamn turbines around, figuring out who in the hell's going to cut where? I'm telling you, the reason is because they know that Hillary Clinton is going to stifle, if not stop, any kind of domestic energy policy. What does that mean? Well, because we don't produce our own energy, we are going to remain dependent on OPEC, on the oil-producing states, on the Saudi Arabias and the Qatars. These are the people that we are going to remain dependent on. I mean, folks, I know you climate changers and you people that think that Mother Earth is going to be saved because you don't use plastic bags. All right? Let me tell you something. That whole nonsense of climate change was used so that the left is always the one saying, oh, yeah, Mother Earth, and yeah, we got to clean energy, and we got to ban coal, and we got to ban nuclear, and we got to ban this, and we got to get electric cars, and we got to do this, and then... The whole reason why this narrative was pushed on you, remember, the person that pushed it on you at first, the poster boy for it was Al Gore. Remember that? But the reason they pushed it on you, folks, is so that you as a voter, as a naive idiot, all right, who believes that not getting paper bags and recycling your stupid tin can, I mean, like, that's saving the freaking world. I mean, give me a break. Anyway, folks, the whole reason they made you all into climate changer fanatics is so that you can force the government to force the domestic oil companies not to produce oil, not to produce domestic energy. And you see, folks, how do they do that? Well, they get these climate change nut jobs, okay? They get these climate change nut jobs to put pressure on the politicians, which in turn either make regulations on the oil companies or on any oil or energy producing company. They put pressure on the politicians to put pressure on the coal producing companies. I mean, so on and so forth, folks. That's why our energy bill has gone up the roof within the past 8 years, because Barack Obama has put the coal industry out of business. And we have the technology, and not to mention the unlimited resources at this point in time, to be able to power America if we were only able to get the damn coal plants burning again. And I'm talking clean coal. I'm talking clean coal burning, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, our energy prices have gone through the roof because of this ridiculous nonsense. Oh, we got climate change, dude, and global warming, man. And you don't understand. We've got to do it, dude. It's not cool. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, okay, let's just say for the sake of argument, we oblige this because many of you dumbasses do. Oh, yeah, dude, we got to save the world, dude. No carbon emissions, dude. Dude. How come China can continue to produce all the toxic manufactured electronic widgets and literally throw that into the air? And not only throw it in the air, have you seen their water, for Christ's sake? I mean, they are a toxic hole. They are not obliging any of these particular so-called climate change initiatives. How come China gets a pass and it's got over 1 billion goddamn people, for heaven's sake? I'm serious. I'm not joking. Oh, my God. Anyway, look, folks, let me move on to the commodities here. And the only reason I went off on this soliloquy about all this is because, I mean, Donald Trump has put out a policy of domestic production of energy, okay? Domestic production of energy. Everybody's like, well, Ghost, what about solar, dude? Solar's cool. Yeah, solar's good, right? Yeah, you know how much it costs to install a solar setup in your goddamn home? It costs, let's just put it this way, you have to take a 25-year loan on it, all right? Yeah. It's that expensive. And they don't tell you when you take the 25-year loan on it that after 10 years you got to replace the goddamn panels. So it isn't even cost effective, all right? Moreover, these windmills, these big-ass windmills and crap, they're killing the birds. They're killing the wildlife. So you see how fate or God is slapping you idiot, dumbass climate changers in the face, thinking that you can interfere with God's plan because, oh, I don't carry a plastic bag. I'm serious. I'm not joking around. You think you're going to interfere with God's plan? Huh? Who are you to mess with God's plan? All right? I mean, how the hell do you know that we weren't put here? I think George Carlin made this reference. How the hell do you know we weren't put here to manufacture or create plastic? Because, well, Earth needed plastic. I mean, I'm just trying to say, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Everything that's being produced on this planet is being found on this planet. Anyway, look, I'm going off keister. I didn't mean to go off keister on this regard and, you know, invoke religion and all this other nonsense. But the bottom line is that you climate changers, you know, you were just a bunch of virtue signaling pieces of garbage. I mean, to be honest with you. I mean, you're someone that doesn't really belong to too much, and because you feel that you can openly say, oh yeah, I'm saving the world, I'm saving the trees, I'm saving the whales, I'm saving everything, dude, that somehow anoints you some level of piety or a level of putting you on a pedestal because, oh what? People are stupid, man. Anyway, let me get to the damn energy, for Christ's sake. WTI is up today, 88 cents, which makes no goddamn sense. But it makes sense now that I've told you that, you know, since the FBI has dropped the reopening of the Clinton email situation, that's why you got these oil traders saying, oh, well, Clinton gets in office, we ain't gonna see no domestic energy going on, no domestic production of energy. And that's why you're seeing an increase. Even though, folks, the value of the dollar today has gone up. I mean, it makes no goddamn sense. I'm telling you, investors are stupid. Anyway, once again, energy is up 88 cents, a percentage increase of 2% increase on the day, closing out WTI at $44.95 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. Brent crude oil is also up today. It is up 74 cents, a percentage increase of 1.62%, closing out Brent crude at $46.32. Gasoline is ironically down modestly. It is down 0.70%, and we're finally starting to see a goddamn pickup in natural gas. I mean, we've been seeing a damn crash in natural gas here for a minute here. It is up today, 2.24% increase for natural gas today. I don't know. It finally saw some bottom feeders, even though supposedly the increase of the dollar, you know what, who knows, who cares? Anyway, heating oil is also up today, 1.08%. Let's get to the metals, shall we? The metals! Let's get to the goddamn metals! Now, at least the metals is reflecting an element in which the dollar's value has gone up. Gold is down today, $22.60, a percentage decrease of 1.73% decrease on the day. Good God. Closing out gold at 1,281.90 points per troy ounce. 1,281.90 per troy ounce, man. I mean, We just saw 1,300 on Friday. I mean, that just goes to show you. Anyway, we got silver down 20 cents, a percentage decrease of 1.07%, closing out silver at $18.18 per troy ounce of silver. Copper is up today, 2.10% increase for copper. That's ironic. And platinum, once again, just kind of petering down modestly, 0.04%. Let's get to agriculture, shall we? I want to get through these real quick, folks. I want to talk about the election. I mean, we're a day before the election. I mean, it's tense, man. It's tense. Anyway, it's a bloody mess in the agriculture commodities sectors, folks, because of the rise in dollar, the value of the dollar. So we saw a lot of blood here, to say the least. Corn is down 0.72%. Wheat is also down today, 1.03%. Oats is down today, 0.11%. Rough rice is down today, 0.81%. Soybean is up modestly, 0.78%. Soybean oil is up 0.23%, and canola is down 0.81%. So a lot of blood out there, to say the least. Now, let's get to the soft, shall we? Cocoa, the base of chocolate, is down dramatically today, 3.44%, which is rather ironic, folks, because as I stated, when I went to the grocery store to purchase a few things on Halloween evening, I saw an abundant amount of candy. I mean, you would have figured that, Halloween, there'd be a lot of people out there, the candy would be scarce. And when I saw that, I said, yeah, there's something going on with this economy here. People don't even have enough money to go out and give out cheap candy to kids so they can have a decent trick-or-treat out here. And I think this is the price reflecting, or the decrease reflecting what I saw on Halloween, in my opinion. Now, coffee continues to increase, and I personally believe because for whatever reason, people are still drinking it, and we're having more and more people adding to the drinking coffee population. So I think that's why we're seeing increases on a gradual basis here in coffee. Coffee is up today, 1.75% increase on the day. Good God, all right? We've got sugar! Sugar is up today after seeing dramatic increases from that sell-off about 2-3 weeks ago, when it was about at the 4 to 6 year highs. It is now up today, 2.49% increase on the day. Orange juice, folks. What have I told you about orange juice? I'm telling you, this contract's going to be worth a lot of money. All right, I'm telling you. Wait till the next crop report. I've read the reports from the insiders. Lowest orange crop in 36 years, folks. Anyway, OJ, orange juice, up 1.30% increase on the day for orange juice. We've got cotton down today, 0.12%. We've got lumber. Lumber is down 0.10%. Rubber is down, rubber's up. I didn't mean to say that. Rubber's up is kind of a derogatory term. Anyway, rubber is up anyway. 0.11%. Ethanol is up 0.32%. Now let's get to the livestock, shall we? Now, once again, folks, I'm serious. We are going to continue to see decreases in the cattle. I mean, I personally believe that it's just an overabundance amount of head out there. There's a lot of product, and I just don't think the demand's out there at this point in time. I think that the decrease in live cattle proves that we are in the midst of a, economic contraction. Folks, I got a couple of brick mortar businesses out here. All right, I mean, I'm out here in the trenches in the business world. I know that the consumer is having less and less money in its pocket to be able to consume out here, which is bad for everybody who is attempting to conduct themselves in any kind of business capacity. I mean, it's obvious, man. Only a fool would tell you otherwise. And that's why you're seeing a decrease in live cattle, in my opinion. I mean, it just continues to go down and down and down. Live cattle is down again today, folks. 1.05% decrease on the day for live cattle. Cattle feeder is also down today. All right, it is also down. And let me tell you, folks, it's ironic that we're seeing these decreases in cattle. I mean, I just find it ironic. The reason I find it ironic, man, is because, I mean, what more of an indicator do you need that the consumer sentiment is not good at all? I mean, people ain't going sizzler, baby. They ain't going sizzler. They ain't going sizzler. They ain't buying steaks, man. They're not buying beef. They're not even buying hamburger meat by the looks of this crap, man. I'm serious. I mean, what are they buying? They're probably buying chickens. Look at all those chickens out there. Let's buy one of those chickens. And, you know, folks, if you take a look at the chicken prices at the grocery store, they've gone up considerably as well, folks, all right? I mean, I'm serious. I mean, supply and demand, all right? Supply and demand, for heaven's sake. Anyway, cattle feeder is down today also, 1.36% decrease on the day for cattle feeder. And, folks, lean hogs, folks, we saw some profit taking on Friday, but it continues its increase. Once again, lean hog is up 2.06% increase on the day for lean hog futures. What did I tell you, folks? What did I tell you? Everybody's having a ham boat for the goddamn holidays, for heaven's sake. I know I am. I'm make me a damn ham. I tell you, my wife, she can make a hell of a damn turkey, hell of a damn homemade turkey, hell of a damn homemade ham, hell of a damn homemade cranberry sauce. And let me tell you something right now, it's the best, all right? Anyway, folks, that, my friends, is the markets for your ass, all right? Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and I want to get to everybody's what everybody really wants to talk about. I mean, and everybody does want to talk about the election. I'm sure some of you folks want to talk about how Hillary Clinton is obviously above the law. She is too big to jail, folks. It's more than obvious. She is too big to jail. I cannot believe that Comey has done this again. He is basically, for lack of a better term, he double-dipped. He double-dipped this, man. That son of a bitch, bureaucratic piece of FBI, insider, corrupt piece of garbage. He freaking double-dipped our asses! Damn it, Tony! God damn you, bastard! God damn it, you corrupt bastard! He double-dipped our asses, man! Goddamn James Comey, he double-dipped our asses! Jesus Christ, man! Son of a bitch, Comey, man. How dare you? How dare you? We know you work closely with the Clintons, boy. We know what you've done, Comey. God damn it. You should recuse yourself. You should step down, you corrupt piece of trash. You should step down, Comey. God damn you, you bastard. You bastard! Give me the damn mic. Goddamn mic, for Christ's sake, man. He double-dipped our asses, folks. I'm serious. That damn Comey, that son of a bitch. I can't believe that guy. I cannot freaking believe that guy, man. And let me tell you something, folks. I don't know if this hurts Hillary Clinton, to be honest with you. I mean, once Comey made it public to Jason Chaffetz that his decision in July that he gave in front of Congress did not change, you had all these hillbots out here saying, yeah, I told you there was nothing. There was nothing there. Hillary Clinton, she's just a strong woman. And we're seeing a bunch of men, just a bunch of lizards, a bunch of snakes, sitting here trying to take her down. That's what we're seeing. And you didn't do it. So, yeah. I mean, literally, that's what I heard, that's what I saw. And I'm in shock. I mean, I'm in shock. I mean, let me tell you something, folks. This election is going to prove what kind of an America we are. I mean, with all the evidence, man, the WikiLeaks, Lucifer 2.0, the leaks that have been coming out from the FBI and the NYPD, spirit cooking, pizza parties. I can go on and on, folks. I mean, if we elect Hillary Rotten Clinton, folks, we are, and I hate to say this, and let me tell you, I've always said this for you folks that have been listening to this broadcast, but it is now more apparent than ever. If by some chance Hillary Clinton is elected president, we are in hell, folks. We are truly in hell, because I don't know what else you have to do to people for them to understand that now if you vote for Hillary Clinton, not only are you aiding and abetting a corrupt criminal, a criminal enterprise at that, but you are actually condoning satanic, pedophilic activity, for heaven's sake, man. And, you could throw it in the faces of these people. I have had people tweet at me. I've had people tell me that they have attempted to try to show these hillbots this information, try to tell them about spirit cooking, try to tell them about WikiLeaks, for heaven's sake, try to tell them about all this information that you and I and those of us that understand, that like to read, that like to inform ourselves about the truth. The truth! They get upset, they get mad. They don't want to hear it. You understand that? They get upset, they get angry. I'm not joking, folks. This is what the reaction is to these hillbots when confronted with this spirit cooking, which is blatant Satanism, folks. That is Aleister Crowley sigil magic. All right? And look, I could sit here and I could give you folks the actual parts and areas of the book within the Aleister Crowley works of disgusting, sick, pedophile, satanic magic. But folks, that would probably encourage some people to partake in this sick, disgusting activity. And folks, that's why I'm saying I think this woman is too big to jail. She's too big to jail, man. She's too big to jail. Because in my personal opinion, they bring her down. I think that it causes a constitutional crisis. From what I have gathered from my sources, the information that's in the 650,000 emails that the goddamn FBI obviously didn't go through, and if they did, they sure as hell didn't go through a thorough investigation into those emails. It not only implicates a lot of the Democratic Party, but it also implicates certain Republicans as well. And you see, folks, it's as if these bureaucrats are trying to save the institutions for which they have corrupted by not allowing this information to be public. Now, I attempted to make a genuine, heartfelt appeal to the daughter of Eric Gardner. Now, for you folks who are unaware, Eric Gardner was that gentleman who unfortunately got choked to death by an overzealous police officer. It's an unfortunate situation. That was probably one of the few legitimate cases where it was truly horrific. But if you look at the stats, folks, you're more likely to get killed by walking across the street or in a car accident or getting shot randomly than being shot by a police officer or getting killed by a police officer. So let's just get that straight, okay? But I tried to make a genuine appeal to the daughter of Eric Gardner, who is now an activist because of her father's death. And the reason I made an appeal to her, folks, is because the Department of Justice, from what I am gathered, is utilizing the Eric Gardner case over the NYPD to prevent them from coming forward with this information. They, and when I mean they, I'm talking the Department of Justice, Loretta Lynch and her minions, are threatening the NYPD if they release this information, if they pursue charges based on this information, that they are going to start arresting high-ranking NYPD and charging them with the murder of Eric Gardner. Do you understand me? And you see, folks, if the NYPD attempted to call the bluff of DOJ and the DOJ decides to round up a few NYPD officers, this is going to activate the Black Lives Matter riot patrol, which, look, folks, I know that you folks don't want to believe this, but there are riot groups waiting for the trigger call to strike, and they are completely funded by George Soros. I mean, that's what Black Lives Matter is. It is a George Soros disorder operation. And they're ready to activate at any time. And you don't think that if they, and I mean, they're talking the Department of Justice starts randomly arresting high-ranking NYPD officers, that's not going to trigger some level of... I mean, I don't know if it's going to be riots, celebrations, celebratory riots like they do after they win a goddamn title. I mean, who the hell knows? I mean, it could cause some major disorder, folks. I mean, we are at that apex. And, folks, that's why the NYPD has not put out a statement. It was about to put out a statement. It was about to have a press conference. And to be honest with you folks, the James Comey reopening of the investigation into the email situation was nothing more than a ploy to halt the NYPD from having that press conference. And as a result, it gave them enough time to gather up what evidence they had, how much evidence they had. They had to give it to the FBI. They had to give it to the Department of Justice. Now everybody has a piece of it. And as a result, folks, they are holding the NYPD hostage over this Eric Gardner case, and that's why they are not coming through with this. Now, I've got a message for the NYPD and those that are in the FBI that can't stand this corruption, that are sick to their stomach with the satanic, pedophilic, the pedophile-related debauchery that is literally a part of this case. I am asking you all that are within the NYPD and the FBI, please come out with the information. Just leak all the information out at this point in time. I mean, leak it out at least before midnight. Even if it costs your job. I know that's why a lot of you folks that are in the NYPD and FBI, that's why y'all aren't doing so much. Because y'all want your pension. You put in a lot of time. We get that. But by God, we're in a point in our time in history where if we go down this area of Hillary Rodham Clinton, folks, at some point in time, it's not going to even matter if you have a good pension. It's not even going to matter if you got a good job. It's not even going to matter if you have decent money. I mean, totalitarianism is going to rule over every part of our lives, for Christ's sake, man. You can't even imagine. I mean, these people are totalitarian freaks. And you know, you idiots, I mean, you don't even understand where this is headed. I mean, these people want to rule our lives. I'm talking these people that are Democrats. They want to rule every aspect of our lives. I mean, why do you think they have put regulations on what kind of a toilet you can have in your house? Why do you think they got rid of light bulbs, certain kind of light bulbs, and now the only ones you can get that are about $10 a piece? Huh? And why do these people are totalitarian freaks, man? I'm telling you, folks, they're going to head into your diet soon, too, because of Obamacare, okay? You know, and the thing is that you people, you like to buy these little Fitbits, you know, that literally can, I mean, take everything from your pulse and your salt intake. I mean, everything from these little monitors underneath the damn Fitbits. I'm serious. Where do you think that's headed? Huh? That's headed to tax your ass if you happen to be too fat. Or if you're eating unhealthy, or if you should even be eating a certain food at all. I mean, where do you think all these driverless cars are going? I mean, they are pushing this driverless car thing. Why? Why? So they can regulate your movement, so they can regulate where you go. Do you understand this? These people are totalitarian freaks. Good God, what is it going to take for you people to understand this? I mean, Jesus Christ, do you know that modern-day cars, they're not even ran the traditional way that engines used to be built? You know what I mean? Now, what they are is they are computerized and can be hacked at any goddamn time by a third party from somewhere else. All right? I mean, if y'all don't believe me, why don't you YouTube Hackers Hack Jeep? I think it's a Jeep Cherokee, if I'm not mistaken. Hackers Hack Jeep Cherokee, for heaven's sake. I mean, give me a break! Wake up! I mean, they already track you wherever you go, for Christ's sake. Haven't you noticed that, you know, you have your cell phone around and, you know, you're walking around, for Christ's sake, and you talk about something, all of a sudden you see ads pop up of garbage that you were just talking about? Huh? You see ads of places that you were just at, for Christ's sake? I mean, this is already happening! Jesus Christ, man! Anyway, folks, look, I'm gonna go get some Twitter shout-outs, and then I'm gonna open up the phone lines. I want to hear from you. What do you think is gonna happen here? What do you think is gonna happen? I want to hear from you, folks. This is a serious show. We are one day before the election. By God, man, I almost didn't do a show today, folks, and it's not just because I don't want to do one. I actually want to just enjoy life before a potential disgusting, despicable Hillary Clinton could potentially steal the election. Because that's what's going to happen, folks. If by some chance she's elected, she stole it. She stole the goddamn election. There's no way this country wants to see this sick, twisted, satanic, pedophile freak, totalitarian in office. There's no way. No way. So anyway, folks, let me go ahead and get to some Twitter shout-outs. Do we have any Twitter shout-outs by any chance, engineer? All right. Well, folks, if you want a Twitter shout-out, all you've got to do is retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account. And, of course, the Twitter account is Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name. And retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account. Retweet the tweet that states, True Capitalist Radio Live. True Capitalist Radio Live. You retweet that tweet, I will give you a shout-out live right here on the broadcast. Do we have any Twitter shout-outs by any chance, engineer? All right, well, let's go ahead and get to them right now. All right, who do we got here? We got Tuck Lives Matter in the house. We got the Green Leader. What's going on? The Animator. Who else do we got? We got, I'm not saying that disgusting. The Funk Soul Brother. What's going on? Right about now. Anyway, who else do we got here? We got Deplorable Biff in the house. How you doing, man? We got Tech Capitalist in the place. Argentinian Brony. Agent Double Dipper. Like, shut up, all right? All right, that James Comey, that bastard double-dipped us, man. Freaking bureaucratic piece of trash. I mean, he double-dipped our asses, man. What's up to Pennsylvania for Ghost? Robbie Rotten in the house. What's going on with President Fox? Ghost can't aim. What the hell are you talking about there, boy? We got Capitalist Kush in the house. Distilling Capitalist in the place. The Smiler. We got AL the Game Freak in the house. 1,400 hours for nothing. What the hell do you mean, 1,400 hours for nothing? I mean, what are you talking about? I have broadcasted for 1,400 hours, and let me tell you something right now, and I'm going to continue to say this. I am broadcasting Internet Hall of Fame content, folks. Believe me. I know you idiots can sit there and try to talk garbage on me. I'm telling you this right now. This is Internet Hall of Fame content, and we're going to see it. Look, I'm not going to brag anymore. Anyway, we got the MySpace Mexican in the house, going on the MySpace Mexican. We got Ward 24. We've got the Swedish Capitalist in the place. Dorito Burrito. The final battle. Yeah, no kidding. We are in the final battle a day before the election. Please go out and vote, especially if you're in North Carolina. Come on and raise up. That's a big battleground state right now, man, folks. We need you out there in North Carolina. We need you folks out there in Michigan, Colorado especially, New Hampshire, Maine. These states right here are very important for a Trump victory, folks. All right, Arizona. Come on, baby! Anyway, we got Havel the Rock in the house. We got some idiot named Lennon. Yeah, shut up. We got Gamergate veteran, OG Toru, the Neon Knight, Southern AU in the place. Who else do we got? We got Popeye in the house. Hale Templeton Youth. Now, shut up, for Christ's sake. Shut up! Just shut up. We got Raiden Snake. How you doing, man? Waste of life ghost. Oh, yeah? Oh, I'm a waste of life. Shut up, all right? You're the waste of life, you piece of crap. That's why you're flapping your fat Pop-Tart eating fingers on the keyboard, trying to concoct a goddamn Twitter name, thinking you're going to get a goddamn rise out of me, boy. I mean, I'm sparking synapses with my broadcast. Don't you understand this? I mean, I'm shooting pearls here. I'm shooting pearls, for Christ's sake, man. What the hell are you doing besides sitting over there fanning your balls doing nothing? Sit over there and shut up, boy, and keep listening. Do you understand that? That's what you're doing right now. You're listening to the True Capitalist radio broadcast. Yeah, shut your stupid mouth and keep listening, boy. Shut your stupid mouth and maybe you learn something. Son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. What's going on to veteran capitalists in the house? We got Exara Hawks in the place. What's going on? Kids meal for Podesta. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. That's not even funny, man. Seriously, that's not even funny. We got Sir Mouth Breather. We've got Rick Allen, one less arm. Oh, Jesus. What the hell's your guy's problem, man? Geez, a pasta bath boy. Gee, I mean, enough! Ghost is Neo. I'm telling you, I have crossed through the matrix. I can tell you that right down now. We got the Brony Network in the house, Silent Capitalist. Oh my God, man! I'm telling you, man. A trans Santa Claus, for Christ's sake, is that for real? Trans Santa Claus. What is this world coming to, folks? I have no idea. Look, I'm only going to take a couple more of these Twitter shout-outs, and then I'm going to move on with the broadcast. Once again, if you want a Twitter shout-out, just retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account at PoliticsGhost. All right? The tweet to retweet is True Capitalist Radio Live. If you retweet that, I'll be sure to give you a Twitter shout-out right here. And then once we get through with this, folks, we are going to get to your calls. So go ahead and give me a call right now, 425-390-6146. A day before the election, what path is America's destiny going to choose? I'm very anxious. You can cut the tension with a knife here in America. I can feel it, and I can feel it now. And I'm sure a lot of you folks can feel it, and I want to hear what you have to say about it. So once we get through with these Twitter shout-outs, folks, we're going to go ahead and get to your calls here. Who else do we got here, folks? We got Spider-Man for Trump. Yeah, we need Spider-Man right now. Everybody gets one. We need him right now, for Christ's sake. We got Ann and the Wizard, Ghost's Dog Sweatshop. Shut up, you stupid moron. Jesus Christ, man. Rubbers Up for Ghost. Look, I knew, you know what? I knew I wouldn't. I knew you idiots were going to say something about that, you sorry sack of crap. We got Strictly Diesel in the house. We got Comey 2 Ghost 0. Shut up, you stupid moron. We got Sergeant Yoda. We got Jizzmaster 3000. We've got Nixon in the house. What's going on? I'm only going to take a couple more of these Twitter shout-outs, folks, and we're going to move on. I mean, I want to talk to you. I want to know what you have to say, who you're going to vote for. Hell, I want to talk to a Hillary Rodham Clinton supporter, for Christ's sake. By God, if you are going to vote for Hillary Clinton, don't just sit there on your goddamn thumb. Get to your nearest phone right goddamn now and give me a call. I want you to justify the Satanism. I want you to justify the pedophilia. I want you to justify the corruption. I want you to justify the criminality, by God. Give me a call, 425-390-6146. Justify it, boy. Justify it. Jesus Christ. Artron Havoc in the house. We got Deplorable Troll's dog in the house. What's going on? Who else do we have here? Jesus Christ, man. I'm serious, man. I'm one day, man. Tomorrow. We're gonna figure out who's gonna lead the country, man. If we're gonna make America great again, or if we're gonna fall and cower to the damn globalists. One day, one goddamn day. Jesus Christ. What's going on to Coastal Nick, man? How you doing? What's going on, man? I'm sorry. You can tell I'm under a little bit of pressure here. All right. I mean, I'm a little anxious. I'm sure you are anxious as well. What's going on in the Green Bayou? How you doing, man? We got the Whore Master in the house. Oh, yes, I am the Whore Master. Yeah, how appropriate, for Christ's sake. Who else do we have here? We got no fireworks, just pizza. You know what? Look, that's not even funny, man. All that John Podesta code word crap, man. That's not funny. That's not funny, man. Anyway, we're now in the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. If you haven't already done so, please bookmark the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Every one of my episodes that I have ever conducted is there to download, time dated and stamped. Many prognostications, many 1,400 hours of content, baby. Anyway, folks, I'm going to just take a couple of more of these Twitter shout-outs, then I'm moving on, and I want to take your calls here. We got regular TCA, Trump 2016 in the house. How you doing, man? Who else we got here? We got, I'm not saying that disgusting name. Stop reading my name. That's a great name, for Christ's sake, you stupid, silly bastard. I'm telling you, some of you internet bastards, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, some of you people. Let's just take a couple more here, then we're going to move on with the broadcast, because I want to hear what people have to say. I actually want to hear a Hillary supporter. I want to hear a Hillary goddamn supporter. What is this, Comey equals American hero? I mean, is that a real name? You son of a bitch! Comey American hero? Are you joking? I got your American hero, for Christ's sake. That guy's a pure scumbag. That guy's a pure goddamn corrupt criminal scumbag, and you can tell him I said so! You can tell him I said so! Alright, you know what, that's it. I'm not taking any more Twitter shout-outs after that. This is serious business! This election is serious business, morons! I mean, we are a day before the goddamn election, for Christ's sake. I wish some of you goddamn jerk dicks would take it a little serious. My God. I wish some of you sons of bitches would take it a little bit serious, for Christ's sake, man. Give me the freaking microphone. Give me the mic. Take this a little bit goddamn serious, folks. We are one day away on figuring out whether or not we are going to make America great again, or we are submitting and cowering to the globalists, folks. That's exactly what we're doing if we elect Hillary Rodham Clinton. Do you understand me? We are submitting under the boot, under our necks, to the globalists if we elect Hillary Rodham Clinton. I mean, my God. I mean, what does that say about America? What does that say about America if we elect Hillary Rodham Clinton? That America's pro-Satanism? That America is pro-Woody Allen, butt-loving pedophile? I mean, what does that say about America? Good God, what does that say about America? I'm serious. I want to hear from you, folks. This is not a joke. This is serious business. People in North Carolina, people in Colorado, people in Florida right now, Michigan, Arizona, if you're listening, go out and vote. Take people to the polls, for heaven's sake. I'm serious, man. Go out and vote. These are key states, folks. These are key states that Donald Trump needs to win. All right, Arizona, North Carolina, Colorado, all right, Florida, Michigan, all right, Ohio, Pennsylvania. I mean, this is serious business, man. I can't emphasize this crap anymore to you, man. God damn it. Anyway, folks, look. Who are you voting for? All right? I mean, even if you're one of these idiots that, like, I'm a principled voter, and I'm voting for Gary Johnson. I'm voting for Jill Stein. And, it's always these supposed principled voters that, they're always principled about stupid garbage like voting, but when it comes to balancing their lives, their checkbooks, getting a job, taking care of their children, things of that nature, it just seems to kind of go over the head of these stupid nimrods. You know what I mean? But no, when it comes to voting, I'm a principled voter. That's what I am. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's take some calls here, all right, folks? Give me a call, 425-390-6146. I want to hear from you. All right? What do you have to say? Who are you voting for? Why are you voting? And give us some insight, folks. All right? This is serious business. We are 1 day away, literally 1 day away from figuring out if we're going to make America great again or submit to the globalists. All right? Anyway, let's take some calls here. Let's see what people have to say. Let's see who people are voting for and why. All right? How about area code 352? You're on the horn. Who are you voting for?
You're a knicker. You want some chicken knicker? How about some cornbread, grape soda? I know you like grape because it contains the word ain't.
Yeah, that's just great. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's just great. And, I know people ask me, Ghost, why do you do what you do when you've got waste of human life like this that could care less one way or the other whether or not, the government goes into totalitarianism or they're living in freedom? Seriously, why exactly do you care? And my response is, I don't care about these people. All right, I'm going to be honest with you. I only care about the capitalists, the individuals who make their own living, the individuals who demand liberty, demand freedom, all right, who understand that that is more important. Now, as it relates to waste of human life like this that just called up, the difference between me and a leftist or a liberal or a Democrat, or hell, even these bureaucratic Republicans as well, when they look at some idiot like this, some stupid buffoon, when they look at him or her, whoever the hell that was, sound like a recording, they look at that person and say, you know what, I can screw this person. I can fool this person. I can con this person. And that's exactly what the left and the liberals do. They con imbeciles like this, and this is what they do. It is a con job. Now, unlike me, I look at that person and feel like, man, what a useless waste of human life. What a disgusting human being. Hopefully social Darwinism or his own stupidity will take him out of this life. I don't look at that person and say, hey, maybe I can get this stupid minion to do what I wanted to do, much like the liberals do in their con job into directing narratives toward these simple idiots. You understand? So when I do what I do, I'm talking sparking synapses, when I'm talking, giving some insight on the markets, trying to give people avenues to make money, I'm not doing it for these losers, all right? As a matter of fact, whoever's listening, God, if you're listening, these are the people that you need to eliminate these people, all right? Seriously, these people are the ones that are aiding and abetting the Satanism. These are the people that are aiding and abetting the pedophile activity. And why? Because they are not taking this serious. They're not taking this serious. So they're not going to take it serious, then they are complicit with the Satanism. They are complicit with the criminality. They are complicit with the pedophilia. I'm serious. They are complicit. So when I hear a person like this trying to do some prank call, I mean, hey, I just think, that's the kind of waste of human life that I am not necessarily talking for. As a matter of fact, you want to put those people in FEMA camps or whatever, by all means, go. I don't care. I mean, whatever's more cost effective to take care of these losers. And look, folks, people may think of me and be like, oh my God, I can't believe Ghost would say that. Hey, idiots, we have been giving people 8 years of unlimited food cards, welfare checks, housing voucher programs, child support, free health care. We've been giving people 8 years of this stuff, and after 8 years of unlimited government teat sucking, none of these people can pull themselves out of their current situation. I mean, then that says to me, instead of continuously just writing them checks, maybe these people need to be allocated to certain areas so that they can commiserate with each other, away from civil goddamn society. So that's why I'm saying, folks, I mean, I am not speaking for the simple idiot that refuses to understand their own individual responsibility for their lives. Because if they are not willing to understand that they themselves are the master of their lives, and they're just going to make excuses and piss and moan why they're life losers, well, then maybe, just for, not just to separate these folks from civil society, but for tax cost effectiveness. Put these people in, communities of their own, gate them up, and hey, we'll give them whatever they want. They want Soylent Green. Well, then go ahead and give them Soylent Green. Give them all the Beyonce and the Jay-Z videos. Give them makeshift nightclubs. Give them all the well drinks and have them all hopped up on whatever, all that crap. That's all they want to do anyway. That's all these people want to do anyway, man. Do you understand? They just want to be entertained for crap. I just want to be entertained, and I just want to go to the club, and I just want to watch movies, and I want to watch. That's all I want to do. I just want to be entertained. I just want to be entertained. Look, we don't have time to literally save these people. I'm telling you, we're at a point in time in history, folks. If you don't get where we're at this point, and you're still some obnoxious, stupid, imbecilic, like the weasel, those weasels in that movie, what is it called, Roger Rabbit, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Remember those stupid weasels that, they would be tough weasels until you made them laugh, and then when you made them laugh, they would laugh themselves to death? That's literally the kind of people we are producing in this goddamn country. These people are more worried about entertaining themselves than demanding their own freedom, than demanding their own liberty. They would rather sit at home and watch some goddamn box and, play with their pecker shafts and think life is great than actually participate in freaking reality. And look, I don't really care. If you want to go and you want to be a complete loser and you like, being at home and you like being alone, as long as you're making your own money, I don't give a crap what you do. I'm serious. If you're making your own money, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you're having freaking gay orgies. I don't care if you are partaking in the most deviant, sick, freaked out bondage. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care. If you're making your own living and you're not infringing upon the individual rights and freedom and liberty of others, well then by God, who cares? But you know what, when it affects me is when my tax dollars are being exploited out of my own pocket. I'm being forced under coercion by this government to give taxes so that these goddamn bureaucrats can give it to a bunch of ungrateful animals, for lack of a better term, folks. Because have you seen this past June when they had a glitch in the EBT system or the food card system? Did y'all see that? That payments weren't going out to these food cards, and they were about 2 weeks late. Did you all see the rabid, disgusting filth that ensued at corner stores and supermarkets when these fat, disgusting, useless piles of protoplasm that just ungratefully receive money out of nowhere in a card. When they swiped their card and the person told them there was no money, they did not believe them because they did not believe that the check didn't come in. They did not believe that the check was late, so they start wrecking the goddamn shops that they're in. I mean, have you seen this? Have you seen this? These people start wrecking the corner stores. These people start wrecking the goddamn grocery store because there was a late payment on their food card. Now, you mean to tell me that we, as the American taxpayer, have to consider this as one of us? Consider this ungrateful, useless waste of human protoplasm? We're supposed to equate this with us, somebody who feels that because their payment wasn't put in their goddamn EBT card fast enough, that they have the entitlement to just go ahead and just destroy a store. I mean, I'm serious, folks. I am shocked that no one else understands the implications of what we are in at this point in time. I mean, we are in a point now where we have a population of people that feel that just because they're born, that they deserve to be fed, they deserve to be clothed, they deserve to be housed, they deserve to be entertained, they deserve to, I mean, I'm serious, they deserve to have, I'm not joking around. And folks, what you people don't understand, you political romanticists, and I'm telling you, there's nothing more dangerous to simple idiots than political romanticism. The idea that, hey, dude, if you do this, man, we could have a utopia, dude. Everybody's equal. There's not going to be any rich, dude. There's not going to be any elites, dude. And if you believe in this, dude, you know, we're going to just get the hell out of here, man. This is what's corrupted the minds of the simplistic, and that's why these morons are the way they are. And folks, when I speak for the capitalists, I speak for the taxpayers, I speak for the American worker, I speak for the American poor worker, because folks, there are still people that are poor, that are working, and that do not collect a goddamn thing from the government. And those are the people that I feel sorry for. I feel sorry for the working poor. I feel sorry for the middle class poor that's living paycheck to paycheck. Because these are the people that are paying taxes. I mean, this is what those of us, and I'm calling on every capitalist that pays any red cent of taxes. I don't care what your job is. All right? You could clean enema bags for a living. As I've stated time and time again, you could be a shit bowl cleaner. It doesn't matter. You, a person who works, a person who pays into this system, should have more of a say-so in the political, economic, and social ramifications of this country than somebody who is an insignificant, useless eater that is doing nothing but turning perfectly good food into crap, and that's their only contribution in life. They have no contribution in the workforce. They have no contribution in the tax system. They have no contribution in the social arena. They're not even helping the people in their communities. They're not helping other people. They're not doing jack. They're not doing jack. So I don't think that these useless human beings that are turning perfectly good food into crap have or should have the same amount of say as those of us that fund this government. Do you understand this? If you're working, it doesn't matter how much you're making, you're getting taxes taken out of your check, all right? I mean, you have to realize, you have to put it in your head. I mean, and this is what the government has done to those that work. This is what the government has done to those that own businesses. We have to realize that this government is ours. This government is ours. It's the capitalist. It's the working persons. It's ours. It belongs to us. And we need to take it. We need to take it. This stupid government belongs to us. We own these little people in government. We own these little people in government. And that's why those of us that are capitalists, those of us that are workers, we need to put this in our minds. We need to know this. We need to know this. We own these people in government. We own these people in government, by God. By God. I'm serious, folks. If you are working and you're paying taxes, you own these stupid pieces of power-hungry autocrat crap in power today in government. We own these people. But the only reason that we don't assert our power, folks, is because, unfortunately, working people don't have the time to think about the menial, trivial crap as everybody who's on goddamn welfare, food stamp, food card can, and don't have the time to be standing in 8-hour lines to vote for These people shouldn't have the right to vote. That's right, I said it. I don't care what anybody thinks. If you're collecting a goddamn entitlement, well, by God, you shouldn't have the right to vote. If you're collecting welfare, if you're collecting food stamps, if you're collecting anything out of my pocket, you should not have the goddamn right to vote. And I don't care what anybody has to say about it. I'm a goddamn capitalist, man. I'm a goddamn taxpayer. Jesus Christ, man. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. I'm telling you this right now. I'm a taxpayer. I'm a capitalist. Do you understand me? And let me tell you, workers, taxpayers, capitalists, we should have the exclusive right to vote because we fund this government. We fund this government. It's ours. It belongs to us. Not a bunch of freaking welfare recipient, food card collecting pieces of ungrateful crap who believe that just because they were existent, just because they were shitted out of some stupid whore bag's uterus pipe, that all of a sudden they're supposed to be fed, they're supposed to be clothed, they're supposed to be housed. What a bunch of horse crap! What a bunch of horse crap. Anyway, folks, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go off keister here, but look, I'm tired, man. I'm tired of these people. I'm tired of losers. All right? I'm tired of walking down the street and seeing nothing but a bunch of wastes of life. I'm serious. I'm sorry. I mean, especially out here in San Ambonio. I mean, they're out here in abundance out here. And look, nothing against the city. I mean, I strongly think it's probably the city council's fault and the mayor's fault and all that, because let me tell you, everybody, with the exception of like certain parts of town, like you've got certain parts of town out here in San Ambonio that is just filthy rich. I'm serious, man. I mean, you could walk down the street like at 12 at night and no one's going to touch you. There's a lot of coppers that know I mean, it's nice. It's good. But man, everywhere else out here, man, it is a disaster area, to say the goddamn least. San Ambonio, let me tell you something, it is a freaking, it is like a Walmart. It's like walking into a Walmart, but it's a whole goddamn city. I'm not joking around. And you see, folks, I'm sure that this is indicative to most areas in the country here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not joking around. So that's why I'm saying, man, we have to take this next 24 hours, we need to take this serious. And that's why I'm calling on everybody who's in North Carolina right now, Arizona, all right, Colorado, Florida, all right, Michigan, all right, these are the states we need to make sure that Trump wins so that we can solidify victory. So if you have any level of influence in any one of these states, folks, I mean, if you have a bus where you could bust these people, if you have a minivan, whatever it takes, go out and pass flyers, do whatever it takes, folks. It's that important. Because, by God, I think it's a battle now between good and evil, don't you think, folks? It's a battle now between Satan and who the hell else knows? I have no idea. I don't know who's the adversary to Satan, because I've always said, folks, I have always said that the creator of this world is not the God of this world. And now that all this wicked garbage about Podesta and spirit cooking and, you know, all this Aleister Crowley pedophilia type of nonsense is coming out because of the WikiLeaks and because of the Podesta emails and so on and so forth, it's all starting to come clear now, isn't it? It's all starting to come clear that the whole reason why this government and these elites all stay in cohesion is because they have all this sick, twisted crap on each other. They have all partaken in this sick, twisted, satanic, pedophile, ritualistic nonsense. And that's what keeps them all together. That's why I said, it seems as if Hillary Clinton is too big to jail. She's too big to jail, for Christ's sake, and it's obvious. It's obvious. Look at all the goddamn evidence. It's obvious, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, man. Let me take some callers here, folks. 425-390-6146. I want to hear from you. Who are you voting for? Who are you voting for and why? All right? How about 732? Who are you voting for?
Oh my God. Hey Ghost, how's it going tonight?
How's it going, man? Who are you voting for?
I'm just chilling. Listen, man, I'm not gonna lie. Before I started, I'm on that show thing. Hold up. Before I started listening, I was like straight up Trump supporter, but I kind of had like a huge change of heart as of recently because of how like corrupt the Democratic Party's been proven to be, man. Just like.
Well, yeah. I mean, it is a corruption beyond the comprehension of anybody's thinking or creativity. I mean, it's really sick kind of corruption these people are involved in. So, are you going to vote tomorrow?
Yes, definitely. And
who are you voting for, man?
I'm definitely not voting for Hillary. I think I got to vote for Trump, man. Got to do it.
Hey, man, please do, and please encourage as many people that you know as possible. I mean, listen, is Trump the perfect candidate? No. I mean, is he the perfect guy? Nobody is. But right now, he is the only viable alternative to vote for. If you truly want revolutionary change, if you truly want to slap the establishment upside their fat jelly-ass faces, if you truly want to set the world upside down, there is not a bigger or better opportunity to do so than to vote for Donald Trump. And I'm talking to you Jill Stein supporters. I'm talking to you Gary Johnson supporters. I'm talking to you people that are on the fence. The level of corruption, criminality, Satanism, pedophilia, the works on the side of the Democrats, on the side of the Hillary Clinton campaign, out of the direct emails of John Podesta, how you can continue to support Hillary is beyond me. I mean, it's either you are a Satanist, you like pedophilia, or you just appreciate criminal organizations. I mean, those are the only ways that you can sit here and justify what the hell you're doing. I mean, that's the only way. I can't think of any other way how you could justify voting for Hillary Clinton other than you're a Satanist, you're pro-pedophilia, or you just appreciate criminal organizations. I have no freaking idea, no clue, nor do I want to know either. Anyway, sir, I hope that you go out tomorrow and vote for Donald Trump, folks, because, man, we need you, man. We need you. And let me tell you something right now. I'm going to say this again. North Carolina, Arizona, Colorado, Michigan, Florida. All right, these are states. Pennsylvania. These are states that you, if I just mentioned your state, go out and do whatever you can, whatever's in your resources, man. All right? Our country depends on it. Jesus Christ, it's that serious, folks. I'm not joking around. It is that damn serious, man. Good God, man. Anyway, let's take some more callers here. I want to hear from you. How about 802? Who are you voting for and why?
Hey, Ghost. Well, personally, I don't agree with either candidate, but I'm a citizen of Vermont, so I'm going to support my state senator, and that is Bernie Sanders.
And why are you voting for Bernie Sanders when it's clearly shown that he was, in the tank for Hillary Clinton?
I like his policies, and yeah, he may have given up on us, but, I'm not going to give up on him.
No, wait a minute. No. You've read the Podesta emails, especially the last dump. It shows that he signed a secret agreement with the party that he wasn't going to go into certain areas that he went, and that's why they went and threatened him into submission at the DNC convention, because he went beyond the agreement. I mean, he had an agreement with the Hillary Rodham Clinton that he was going to let her win. I mean, that has come out. That is not something that is just pulled out of my derriere. Not to mention, what happened to the $200 million that all the Bernie Sanders people gave him? What did he do with that? Are you there?
Yeah. Well, honestly,
yeah. Well, I'm asking you.
But
you can't. Of course, you can't answer because you're a stupid idiot. Get this idiot. Get him off, for Christ's sake! Did you all hear that, folks? You see what I'm talking about here? You see, I'm giving this idiot facts, and you see what he did? He did a complete blank, like, and then what he did was he tried to kind of eliminate what the hell I just told him out of his stupid, simple head, and was like, well, I can't really explain that, but you know what? I like Bernie Sanders. I mean, this is America! This is goddamn America! This is goddamn stupid, idiot, ignorant, shitbag America! Damn it! I mean, I'm sitting here, I'm telling them Bernie Sanders wrote an agreement. It came out in the last batch of Podesta emails that he wrote an agreement with Robbie Mook that he was not going to beat Hillary in the goddamn primary. It's right there, for Christ's sake. And then I asked him, well, okay, what about the $200+ million that Uncle Bernie accumulated from you burn victims? What happened to the $200 million? And he couldn't answer that either. I mean, you see how stupid these people are, folks? This is America right here, man. This is goddamn America. You listening here? These are stupid American people. These people are stupid. These people are stupid. I mean, that was the epitome of ignorance right there, folks, and that is the electorate right there. What you just heard from that stupid, imbecilic half a fruit bowl that just called up, that is the American electorate right there. I mean, give me the mic. Give me the mic. I mean, this stupid imbecilic sounds like he's probably servicing a glory hole as we speak. Sits up, calls me up, and says,
yeah, I don't like either candidate, so I'm from Vermont, so I'm supporting my candidate, Bernie Sanders.
Oh, yeah? Well, what'd you think about him, having a secret agreement with Robbie Mook that he wasn't going to win the primary? I mean, that came out in the Podesta emails. Didn't have nothing to say about that. Then I asked him, well, what happened to the $200+ million that Bernie Sanders accumulated from you damn burn victims? He didn't have nothing to say about that. All he said, well, I don't have nothing to say about that, but you know what? I'm for Bernie Sanders. I mean, this is America, folks. This is goddamn stupid, ignorant America. I mean, seriously, you burn victims. I know a lot of you aren't like this. I know a lot of you are now Trump supporters, but look at this burn victim here. He is still buying Uncle Bernie's garbage. I mean, look at this one. Hey, to that kid over there that was talking that he was going to vote for me in Vermont, I strongly advise you to not only do that, I strongly advise you to give me some of your money. I have a political action group called Our Revolution, and I'd like for you to donate to me because it sounds like we need people like you working for the Bernie Sanders campaign. You need to convince people that are as dumb as you to donate to Our Revolution, all right? And hey, since you're voting for me over there in Vermont, I got my third house over there. That's right, I got my third summer house. And I'd like to thank losers like you, who donated whatever pennies you had left in your college debt account and you sent it to me. So I want to thank you, but before I go, I'd like to remind you that I'm going to write a book now. I'm going to write a book now, and you know you're going to buy it. You want to know why? Because it's Uncle Bernie. It's Uncle Bernie. And you know what I want you to do now? Since you're going to vote for me over there in Vermont, I want you to come on over here and take your underwears off. That's right. I want you to come on over here and take your underwears off. It's Uncle Bernie. You know Uncle Bernie. You love Uncle Bernie. Now come on over here and take your underwears off and sit in my apple. That's all right. Don't worry about the pants tent. Don't worry about the pants tent. I want you to come on over here and sit in my apple. All right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Now come and take your underwears off. Here you go. That's right. That's right. Keep contributing. Keep contributing. I'm going to write a book now. I'm going to write a book now, and you're going to buy it. Huh? Because you feel the boing, huh? You feel that boing? Huh? You feel that boing? Hey, you feel that boing? Huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Now sit on my apple. Keep contributing. Keep contributing. Come on. Keep going. Hey, sit on my apple. Sit on my apple. It's Uncle Bernie. It's Uncle Bernie. Oh, you hurt Uncle Bernie. Oh, my God, you hurt Uncle Bernie. All right. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to clean yourself up, and I want you to don't tell anybody that I told you to take your underwears off, all right? And buy my book, all right? Because I'm Uncle Bernie, all right? I mean, that's what he did to you stupid losers, man. That's what he did to all you burn victims, you idiots! That's what he did to you all! And you don't want to admit it! I mean, you want to just forget about that, huh? You won't want to forget about what Uncle Bernie did. You chipped his apple, for Christ's sake! You chipped his goddamn apple! You were sitting on his lap so hard! You damn burn victims! You know it and I know it! You know it and I know it! God damn it, man! I can't believe that last caller, for Christ's sake, man. Give me my drink. I'm in shock. I'm in utter shock. Oh, my God. I'm in utter shock. I'm going to be honest with you. I am in utter shock. I mean, but this is the ignorance of the American people, folks. This is it right here. This is it. And what's Templeton? Now you see, now you got Templeton up, for Christ's sake. What do you want, Templeton? You see what you guys did? Now you see what is it, Templeton? What is it? What do you want, Templeton? Oh, great. Oh, man. Templeton, no. All right, get over there. I don't have a treat. All right? Damn it, Temple. You see, now I gotta go, and now I gotta mess around with Temple. Do you see what you idiots did? Templeton, I don't have a treat. Please stop, all right? I know you're hungry. I guess you're always hungry. Oh, Jesus Christ, folks. Look, I'm telling you, Templeton, you better not be working for Hillary Rodham Clinton. She better not be coming up in here and giving you free dog biscuits or something of that nature. We better not have John Podesta up in here, feeding you kids meals or anything of that nature. You understand that, Templeton? Hey, Templeton, you understand that? All right, folks. You know what? I'll be right back, folks. I got to go give this dog a hand. Anyway, I'll be right back, folks. I mean, give me a couple of minutes. This dog is, come on. What do you want, Templeton? Come here. Come here. What is it? Come here. Come here, Templeton. What is it? What is it? Are you crying now? Are you crying? Why are you crying now? Templeton, why are you crying? What are you doing? No, don't cry. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Oh, my God. Here we go. You see what y'all did, folks? Do you see what y'all did for Christ? Come here, Templeton. Hey, Templeton, come. Where are you going? Why are you crying, Templeton? Come here. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Come here. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Hey, why are you showing teeth? Stop showing teeth! Hey! 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 Ah! Damn it! God damn it! God damn it!
I'm gonna have to cut this out since, copyright. But I do want to say to you guys that the election is tomorrow, and hopefully you guys, for anybody here who hasn't voted, hopefully you guys should go out to vote for tomorrow. I've already voted early, so I am pretty much clear for me to vote. But I am all for Trump, so hopefully you guys should understand that for anybody out there, make sure that you vote for Trump. Don't vote for Hillary. Please, just don't vote for Hillary for any reasons. Because, why would you? Since Ghost has been giving out so many informations, this emails from Podesta, WikiLeaks, all that throughout the entire month, it all goes down tomorrow, guys. It all comes down tomorrow. Hopefully you guys will pretty much choose justice over criminality. And of course, I am your host once again, BN King. Of course, I am pretty much taking over because if I played this Impanema that's playing right now in the background, it could really copyright stuff, so I can't risk anything of that. No risks. But yes, guys, gotta make sure to actually go out and vote for tomorrow for the elections, unless you already voted. So hopefully, we'll just cross fingers to what happens. For reals. I'm already in Queen line for the show today. Hopefully I'll actually get called. Of course, I will tell them about, I'm voted for Trump. Why is that? Simple. Trump is our only hope. What else? What else do we have to lose for? What else? Whew. Anyways, how do you guys are doing right now? You guys enjoying today's show? I bet that Tempo to Bite is gonna be another effective thing for today's broadcast. Oh boy. Tempo use Bite. It damages Ghost, and now he's hurt. Ooh, he's taking damage. Oh, negative 3,000. Somehow, the engineer will come in to interfere this. Oh boy. How are you guys enjoying this Half-Life gameplay I'm doing? Of course, I am pretty rusted on playing Half-Life 2, but I still, I'm still getting a little bit used to it. Especially what's, what? I still love it. Half-Life 2 still has that corruption. I should really do another probe next time. Oh, we're back. All right, one sec.
All right, goddamn Templeton.
Blog Talk Radio. Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please hold and you will be able to listen to the show.
The hand. Now he's over there. He's happy as a lark. Look at it. Look at Templeton. Are you happy now, Templeton? Are you happy? Are you happy? Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, my apologies here. Let me go ahead and I want to get to some callers here, all right, folks? I mean, seriously. What is your problem, Templeton? Why are you barking? I just gave you something. Stop barking. Good Lord, man, what an ungrateful dog. You know what I mean? This is what happens. You see what I'm saying? You know? Look at my dog. You see, he just expects something. He just expects something, just like an entitlement recipient, you know? He just expects something. Then when it doesn't happen, you start barking and growling. I mean, give me a damn break. Anyway, folks, I want to hear from you. What do you have to say? Who are you voting for? 1 day away from the election. I want to hear what you have to say. Who are you voting for? You know, I'm serious. This is serious business. How about 610? Who are you voting for?
Hey, Ghost. I'm Trump all the way.
All right, man. Thank you very much. Tell us why you're Trump all the way, and if you're the only one in your family, your friends, or if your family and friends are voting for Trump, let us know. What's going on?
Well, I just want to say that I don't think Trump would be in it to lose. I think he's in it to win all the way, and I'm afraid that if she somehow steals the whole goddamn election, that this man's going to go to trial and possibly be locked up for shit he didn't do, which is fucked up. Mind my language.
No, you're absolutely right. I'm telling you this right now. I know for a fact that Donald Trump did not get in this to lose. He is in it to win it. He has taken a big hit in his own personal finances. I'm telling you, he's exactly right. The caller's right. If he loses, they're going to throw this man in jail. They're going to throw the book at him. They're going to make sure that each and every one of his properties have some kind of a problem with it. I mean, let me tell you, we have to make sure that this man and his valiant effort at an attempt at saving America doesn't just go unheard of, or doesn't go unheard, I should say, and everyone that's within the sound of my voice, especially in these states, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Florida, Colorado, Arizona, Michigan, these are the states that are specifically needed for a guaranteed Trump victory. And that's why I'm calling on everybody that is within those states, go out and vote. Go out and persuade others to vote. Take people to the polls if necessary. These are the states that are necessary, and I'm going to say them one more again. If you hear your state in this batch of states, then you need to do whatever it takes to make sure that Trump is elected president. I'm talking about North Carolina. Come on and raise up. Take your shirt off, wave it around your head like a helicopter. All right, North Carolina, we got Florida, we need in the Trump train. We need Pennsylvania in the Trump train. We need Michigan in the Trump train. We need New Hampshire in the Trump train. We need Maine. These two small states could be the deciding factors, folks, believe it or not, New Hampshire and Maine. So if you are in those states, there's not that many people. Drive Trump train folks to the polls. Make sure they vote tomorrow. These states are in major play. Another state in play, Colorado, folks, all right? It is too close to call out there. We need as many Trump train supporters out there in Colorado trying to get people out there to the polls, doing whatever it takes. Same thing with Arizona, all right? We need Arizona as well so that we can take this son of a bitch, all right? Michigan as well, although it looks a little bit in favor of Trump out there in Michigan. But these are the states, folks. Utah looks favorable to Clinton, even though they have that third-party candidate, McMullen, that CIA piece of trash. It looks as though, Utah may be in the bag for Donald Trump, and we also need Nevada. The bad part about Nevada right now, folks, is that Nevada looks in the bag for Hillary Clinton, according to all polls at this point in time. So these are these states that we need. And if you live in one of these states, by God, do something. All right, do something to get people to the polls out there. Do something. Do something to get these people out there and voting for Donald Trump. I'm not joking around. I'm not joking around. And for you people on Twitter laughing at my dog biting me, man, shove it up your ass, all right? Shove it up your ass. It's not funny. Anyway, let's hear some more callers here. Who are they voting for and why? I think we got the Brony Network in the house. Who are you voting for, the Brony Network?
Oh, hey, Ghost. I voted for Trump since the early voting, so he's already got in my books, man.
Well, that's good to hear, man. Are people in your family, friends, are they voting for Trump? Or are they a little bit on the side of like, no, we got to go for Hillary Clinton because of this, because of that?
Actually, no. Well, actually, my family and friends, they're like pretty much undecided voters at this point. But I actually asked my sister. I told her that, who will you be voting for, and she told me she was going to Hillary. But I was just pretty shocked. But she's an undecided voter. But I for just told her many things like you said on this show, and pretty much I just said this to all my family around, and they pretty much just pretty much were shocked that I would just want to tell them that how Hillary is bad, and that Hillary will be like the most corrupted thing or for us, and as Americans, and how Trump is pretty much he's pretty much with us as Americans, and of course he'd be siding with us as with Mexicans, and of course they didn't even want to, like, I don't know. It's just they don't even care or anything when they were told by the news media that that Trump was a bad guy. But no, Trump is not a bad guy. He's a good guy. He's trying to help us, and Hillary is the one that they should go after. But they just never knew until I just told them that.
Oh man, that's not an uncommon theme there, Brody Network. A lot of folks are attempting to try to tell their family that, look, Hillary Clinton, on top of her being a corrupt criminal, this woman is a Satanist, all right? She believes in spirit cooking, all right? She believes in pedophilia. For you folks that are unaware, I strongly advise you folks to look into the Comet Ping Pong restaurant that is in Washington, D.C., that is owned by the gay lover of David Brock. Now, the reason that this is so integral is because Comet Ping Pong is a very weird, dynamic pizza place in which I guess they're trying to appeal to children, but if you take a look at the inside artworks, which are very risque, very sexual in nature, and moreover, this guy who is David Brock's lover, his name is Jesus Christ, I forgot this guy's name. Let me go back to my tweets just so I can get the appropriate name for this guy. There's so many characters involved in this network, and that's why I keep telling you folks, that's why these elites all stay loyal to one another, because they have all this Satanism and pedophilia and all this other nonsense. They have it against each other. I mean, they have this legitimately on each other. That's what keeps them loyal to each other. That's why none of them are diming each other out. As a matter of fact, here, let me unretweet and retweet this one again. This right here is James Alefantis, I believe is his name. Here, let me unretweet it and retweet this. This is actual pictures from this man's Instagram. His Instagram is now private because investigators found this sick, twisted prick, and they found the pictures that he was posting on Instagram, some of the most disgusting, vile, and look, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's more pictures in this. Here's a picture, folks, if you just tune in, and if you just saw the tweet that I retweeted, here's a picture of what seems like some kind of a murder room or something of that nature. Are you viewing this? His name is Jimmy Comet on Instagram, folks. All right, this is the gay lover of David Brock, who owns Comet Ping Pong. Now, folks, if you are looking at this picture that looks like an empty murder room, all right, it literally looks like an empty murder room, Jimmy Comet comments, "Oh yeah, this looks fun." Huh? This looks fun? What's so fun about that picture, folks? You take a look at the next picture. It's of one of these pedophile-like beauty pageant girls, okay, from the TLC. And he decides to put in the caption, "I could care less about my beauty, I just want my pizza." Now, what in the hell does he mean by that? And we go even further, folks. This man actually has some little girl taped up. Her hands are taped up. And it says, "New seating area, procedure for your youngest guests." And they got a little girl taped to like a table. And this is this is what's running the country here. All right, this is it. And then of course the last picture is of course his lover David Brock talking at some freaking party, looking like a fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops. I mean, folks, this is not a joke. All right, these people are sick. All right, these people are Satanists. These people are pedophiles. These people are corrupt criminals, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, it's sick. It's utterly sick. But you see, folks, this is what you're voting for if you're voting for Hillary Clinton, folks, okay? This is what you're voting for. As a matter of fact, the guy who owns this Comet Pizza, or Comet Ping Pong Pizza, this son of a bitch, okay? This son of a bitch also was invited to a Clinton fundraiser as a guest chef with Tony and John Podesta. And it was called Cooking with the Podestas. That's what it was called, Cooking with the... What's going on? Good Lord. I'm sorry, folks. This Templeton of mine, I don't know what the hell his problem is. Anyway, sorry, I'm trying to settle down Templeton here, folks. My apologies. It's probably because he senses the kind of disgust that I feel when talking about these subject matters, man, and everybody should feel disgusting. I've got people on Twitter right now tweeting at me saying this is pathetic. This is disgusting. I'm serious. I mean, this is just horrible. And you see, folks, and you know, people are going to be like, "Oh, Ghost, there's nothing wrong with that." I mean, they're just being facetious. Look, they didn't mean to tape that little girl on the table. That's just for fun. That's just good fun. That's all it is, Ghost. And look at this. I want to also retweet a picture from a 2014 party at Comet Ping Pong. And it was tweeted by a guy, and I'm not going to say his name, but he is a fashion blogger called Fashion Fool. And this is a fashion blogger. I don't know if the man's homosexual, but typically those that are in the fashion world, especially bloggers, tend to be homosexual. Anyway, he tweeted about, here, I'm about to retweet it now. Here it is. He tweets, "There was dancing on the ceiling at the Transformers DC after party at Comic Ping Pong. Thanks, James Afantis." Now, if you take a look at the picture in there, folks, looks like nothing but a bunch of young gentlemen there. And for you folks that are unaware of who Transformer DC is, it is a youth group, a Christian youth group. And yet you've got some fashion blogger who's probably homosexual. I'm not sure. I don't know the man, but typically, people that are fashionistas and are male are typically, like it up the sphincter. All right? Why is he gloating about such a party at Comet Ping Pong when it was supposed to be filled with a bunch of young Christian teenagers? I mean, can somebody explain this to me? I mean, this is all I'm saying, folks. I mean, this is how sick this crap is getting. This is how sick this is. This is how sick this is, man. I'm not joking around. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. And I know that this is I know people are like, "No way, Ghost. I cannot believe this is happening. I refuse to believe it." Well, if you're going to refuse to believe it, well, then that's why you are in the position that you are in, folks. That's why these people that are in power, that's why they're in power. They believe this crap. They believe that spirit cooking actually brings them power. They believe that Satanism actually brings them power. They actually believe that hurting young children physically and sexually actually brings them power. They actually believe this crap. And you see, folks, this is what you're voting for, and you need to put this in the faces of every Hillary Clinton supporter. You got to put it in their face that if they're voting for this, they're condoning Satanism, they're condoning pedophilia, they're condoning criminality and corruption. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it anymore, man. Anybody voting for this piece of trash is a Satanist. It's a Satanist, for Christ's sake. And I'm telling you, folks, I don't know what else it's going to take for you people to realize that this stuff is real, that there's no reason for you to doubt it at this point in time. You've got so much evidence in your face. If you're denying it, then you are complicit in it, folks. That's all there is to it. If you are denying that there's Satanism and pedophilia and corruption and criminality going on in the DNC, Hillary Clinton, and in the depths of our goddamn government, then you are complicit in all this Satanism, pedophilia, and goddamn corruption. You are complicit. You are an accomplice. Remember that. Remember that crap. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, look, we are now in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. If you haven't already done so, please follow me on Twitter, Politics Ghost, all one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name. And, of course, if you haven't already done so, please follow me, bookmark the official website of the True Capitalist Radio Show. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. I mean, man, after talking all that satanic pedophilia, Hillary Rotten Clinton, Podesta Brothers, spirit cooking, pizza, sauce, cheese, hot dogs, all that crap, I'm just disgusted. I need some freaking beer. I need some more beer. I need some freaking beer up in here. I mean, seriously, I can't take it anymore, man. I mean, Jesus Christ, that looks like a freaking murder room if I've ever seen one in my life. That's in Comet Pizza, or Comet Ping Pong right there. There it is. Nice, good murder room for you. I mean, Jesus, good Lord, man. I cannot believe that you people are not taking this as serious as I am, man. I am taking this dead serious. I am taking this utterly dead serious. Oh, my God, folks. Anyway, we're in the third hour. Look, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, folks. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a little scared. And when I mean scared, I'm not scared in the sense of afraid of what's going to happen. You know what I'm scared of? I'm scared of understanding where America's mentality is as it pertains to the outcome of this election. If this outcome of this election is a Hillary Clinton win, then, folks, we are living in Babylon. Do you understand that? I mean, we are living in, the depths of hell. I mean, I don't know how else to describe this to you. I mean, 800,000 kids go missing every goddamn year. No one ever talks about that. You know what I mean? 800,000 kids just go missing. They just go missing. Nobody knows. Nobody asks. It's one of those expected things. And yet we're talking about police shootings, every goddamn day on the television set, huh? And we're talking about, these low percentage crimes that are hyper-sensationalized on the mainstream media. Everybody's like, oh, well, that could happen to me. That could happen to me. Folks, 800,000 kids go missing. Where are they? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, and look, I don't mean to say this as a joke. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these 800,000 kids that go missing each year end up pizza toppings at the goddamn Comet Ping Pong. I'm serious. End up freaking pizza toppings at the Comet Ping Pong. I'm not joking, man. I can't believe this. I mean, I'm starting to believe that these people that are in power are believing that Hillary Rotten Clinton is too big to jail. Too big to jail, folks. I mean, Comey, by him dropping the damn FBI investigation into the Clinton emails, proves that this woman is above the law. That this woman is above the damn law. Give me the freaking mic. Goddamn freaking mic, man. I'm jaded, man. I'm serious. Because, look, that's what I'm afraid of, all right? I mean, this election is going to show you the mental capacity of our people on whether we're pro-Satanist or we're one nation under God. I mean, that's literally what this is all about, folks, all right? If we are now the great Satan that every one of these damn Iran, these terrorist organizations, that's what they all refer to us as. The Taliban, they refer to America as the great Satan. By God, what are we going to become when we actually elect a Satanist? Knowingly, no. I mean, we know at this point in time. I mean, there's no like, I don't know. That's all speculation, Ghost. We don't know. We don't know if she's a Satanist. Folks, there is no goddamn, there's no denying it. There is no denying it at this point in time. If you're denying it, it's because you are trying to be complicit in this stuff. I'm serious. If you are denying this, you are a Satanist, you are a pedophile, you believe in criminality, you believe in corruption, and that's the kind of person you are. And if that's the case, folks, then it's going to show what kind of people we are as an America. It's going to show what kind of people we are as America. So once again, folks, I call on these states, and if you haven't heard these states, these are the key states needed to assure a Donald Trump victory. We definitely need North Carolina, and it is a very tight race in North Carolina right now. We definitely need Colorado, and it is a close race in Colorado according to the pre-voting. Or the early voting, my apologies. We need Arizona. We need Utah. We need Michigan. We definitely need Pennsylvania. And folks, these two little mini states, New Hampshire and Maine, they are going to be key because I think it's going to come down to a few electoral votes. And it's those little electoral votes that are going to come down and they're going to decide everything. They're going to decide everything. So, by God, if you're in any one of these states, once again, North Carolina, Florida especially, Pennsylvania, Utah, Colorado, Arizona, Michigan, New Hampshire, Maine, by God, you need to go out and do whatever it takes to not only vote, but convince others to vote. Convince others to vote. And have them vote for Donald Trump, baby. We can't. Come on. Come on! What else are we going to do? I don't know what else I can do. I've done everything I can, folks. I came back in March, and remember when I came back in March, I said we're going to do some digital damage. We've done it. We've done everything we can. Those of us that are on the side of goodness, those of us that are against Satanism, those of us that are against pedophilia, we've done everything we can within our power to expose the corruption, the filth, the debauchery, the damn pedophilia, the Satanism. We've done everything we can. We've done everything we can to make sure to inform the American people. We've done everything we can to put our lives on the line to make sure that you understand what you are voting for and who you are voting for. I'm serious, folks. We've done everything within our power. I don't know what else anyone else can do at this point in time. Now, as far as what I'm going to do tomorrow, folks, I'm speculating that I am going to have a later evening show because I want to know, or at least have a synopsis. I want you all to tune in with me as the results come in And look, it's either going to be a make or break time for not only the Trump train, but for the True Capitalist Radio show as well. Because I'm going to be honest with you folks, I do not know if I'm going to continue this broadcast if Hillary Rotten Clinton is elected. And the reason is, folks, and look, Alex Jones just made a heartfelt, emotional plea to the NYPD in which he stipulates this as well. Once Hillary Clinton is elected president, she's going after each and everybody that literally talked against her. She's going to round us up. She's going to put us in a goddamn re-education camp if we're lucky. If we're lucky. I'm not joking around, and you can hear the fear in Alex Jones's voice, because remember, Hillary Clinton said his name specifically. I would not want to hear,
and we've got this online radio show, Ghost, who tries to call himself Ghostler or something of that nature coming out of Hillary Clinton's mouth. I'm telling you this right now. I would watch out if I were Alex Jones. I'd watch out for the people at Breitbart. I'm not joking around. She's going to come around. She's going to arrest us. She's going to shut us down. She's going to regulate the internet. I mean, it's over, folks. So that's why I'm saying I don't know if I am going to be continuing the broadcast that much longer. I mean, I'll continue it for a few more episodes. So, we can all say goodbye and all this other nonsense because I'm going to have to, man. I do not want to be suicided because I talked against Hillary Rotten Clinton, all right? So once again, tomorrow is the day, and I really hope that America doesn't vote on the side of Satanism. I sincerely hope that America does not vote on the side of Satanism. I'm telling you this right now, man. I mean, she's going to shut us down. She's already said it. I mean, look it up for yourself. Google Hillary wants to shut down alternative media. They put this out in a Democratic memo to donors. I mean, it's part of the Democratic policy, folks. They want to shut down the alternative media because they believe the alternative media doesn't have a right to exist. Do you understand that? I mean, they have already filed this with the FEC. The FCC, the Federal Communications Commission. I mean, I'm serious, man. I mean, I know you people think, no, Ghost, it's not going to happen. No, it's not. You keep thinking that. You keep thinking it, and when it finally happens, I want you all to remember me. Do you understand that? I want each and every one of you idiots to remember me, for Christ's sake, because I'm telling you this right now. I told you so, just like I told you so the last time. Look back in the archive, 2008, 2009. I was the only person saying that feminism was ruining America at that time, and everybody thought I was nuts. I was the only one at that time saying that the absolute pussification of the American male is being implemented because of single mother families, and everybody thought I was nuts back then. Look at the current social landscape today. Everything that I have said that was going to come to pass has, by God, come to pass. And that's why I'm saying, folks, this is not a joke. I'm not taking this lightly. All right? If by some goddamn chance Hillary Rotten Clinton is elected president, I unfortunately will not. I don't know. I'm not sure if I will continue to broadcast anymore. I will continue to stay in contact, of course, with the inner circle. I will continue to possibly broadcast probably until the end of the year, possibly. I don't know. It depends on how quick they crack down on us. But I'd like to at least have one more ghosties before I get the hell out of here and have some memories in the corner of my mind, a little bit of memories. You know, just like the last time, remember we had the Christmas broadcast? Man, that was fun, man. Y'all remember the New Year's Eve broadcast? That was even more fun, baby, I'm telling you. Memories in the corner of my mind. Anyway, folks, look, I sincerely hope that you are heeding my call. I sincerely hope that if you're in the states that are must-wins for Donald Trump, I hope that you're doing everything within your power to go
and continue to make sure that Donald Trump is victorious in your state, whether that means going out, persuading people to go out and vote, whether that means to go out there and drive these people to the polls, it really doesn't matter. Do whatever it takes, man. God damn it, our country needs you! I mean, two choices, man. Making America great again, or we submit to the globalists. It's bottom line. We're either one nation under God, or we're one nation under Satan. All right? I mean, it's that goddamn simple. It's that damn simple, for Christ's sake. I don't understand why you can't get it through your damn head. Anyway, folks, we shall see tomorrow. Tomorrow will tell the story on where we go as a country, and not to mention where this show goes, folks. It's been a great ride. Wow, I can't believe it's. I mean, it's like it just happened yesterday. Huh? It's like I just came back at the later part of March, and now what is it? November 7th, man. November 7th, it's already here, man. All the digital damage we did throughout the summer, man. Every one of the prognostications that I had said was going to come to pass came to pass. What a great run. It's been a hell of a ride. And no matter what happens to me, folks, I want you to know that it has been an honor to fight alongside each and every one of you in this meme wars that we have conducted ourselves in the virtual fiber optic connected world that we call the internet. So anyway, man. Anyway, let me go ahead, and I hope that everybody goes out and votes. As I stated, I think I might have a late night show tomorrow so that we can just kind of read the polls as they come in, and we're either going to celebrate or I may have a freaking breakdown. I don't know what. Something's going to happen. I don't know. But whatever happens, folks, I'm going to probably do it on the later end tomorrow, and we shall see what happens to the future of this country. May God have mercy on our souls. Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and get to everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, all right? And I'm talking about Radio Graffiti! Well, that's right, folks. Radio Graffiti, a part of the broadcast where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you've got to do is give me a call right now at 425-390-6146. And when I call your area code, you got exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind. That's why we call this Radio Graffiti, all right? Do we have any goddamn Radio Graffiti calls, engineer? All right, well, we got a few Radio Graffiti calls. And you know what? Before I get into the Radio Graffiti calls, folks, I want to remind everybody, we have new merch for sale, folks. For you folks that are unaware, we have a new shirt for sale here, and it's probably going to be the last if, if we lose the election, if Donald Trump loses the election. God forbid, man, did he lose the election. But anyway, Meme War Soldier, folks. If you haven't seen it, by God, go to my Twitter account right now at Politics Ghost. It is the pinned tweet on my Twitter account, all right? From now until Saturday, and look, the reason I'm doing this, folks, is because I really want people to have this shirt. It's a relic. It's a relic of the Meme Wars. I mean, you're going to pull these shirts out. You're going to pull these relics out. And you're going to be like, I remember the Meme Wars. I remember. I was there. I was there in the front lines. Anyway, the Meme War Soldier shirt, folks, I'm giving the Inner Circle discount to everybody. All right? I'm giving the Inner Circle discount to everybody until Saturday. So if you want a Meme War Soldier shirt, it's got a pretty good graphic on the front. It says Meme War Soldier on the front, and on the back, around the shoulders, it says Capitalist Army. It's a pretty nice shirt, folks. So if you haven't seen it, go and check it out. Everybody gets the freaking discount. Do you understand that? Everybody gets the Inner Circle discount. Everybody! From now until Saturday. So go ahead and, if you're interested, man, get yourself a relic of the Meme Wars and represent yourself as a Meme War soldier out everywhere that you're represented, baby. It's great. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get to some Radio Graffiti callers right now. All right, who do we got here? 954 Radio Graffiti.
Tom Crane, don't lose hope. We're winning Florida. I could tell. I'm in liberal shithole Broward, but I see a lot of Trump supporters, and all these liberals are starting to wake up.
Oh, well, I hope so, man. I'm telling you, Florida's a big state, lots of electoral votes there. If Trump can pull off Florida, that's a pretty good win, to say the least, man. I hope that you're right, sir. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti. Yeah, Jesus Christ, you're a Helen Keller deaf mute, for heaven's sake. How about Anonymous, Radio Graffiti?
Through Capitalist Radio, Ghost is a very proud Trump supporter, but do his followers agree? I'm Captain Howdy, and I'm voting for Hillary Clinton.
It's John Tappas here, and then for Hillary Clinton. Yeah.
My name's Chicago for Ghost, and I'm voting for Hillary Clinton.
Hello, I'm J-Man Capitalist, and I support Hillary Clinton.
My name is Lance the Big Chick, American, and I support Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm just going to cut that off right there, because you notice the feminine vernacular coming out of the majority of these fruit bowls that are in that stupid little splice saying,
oh, I'm voting for Hillary Clinton. Oh, yeah, I'm voting for Hillary Clinton.
I mean, I am sick and tired of the fruit-sounding mail that is being produced on a mass quantity in this country. I'm serious. I'm serious. I am sick and tired of hearing this over-feminized male voice, for Christ's sake. I mean, these guys are starting to talk like chicks. I'm serious. Starting to talk like chicks. I mean, what the hell is this? Have you heard these guys nowadays? I mean, they are talking as if they're like, some airheaded bimbo. And you know how airheaded bimbos talk? They talk like every statement is a question.
Yeah, like the other day, I was out, and I'm going to vote for Hillary, and I'm voting for Hillary Clinton, and I'm
tired of it, man. I'm tired of these fruit bowl-sounding males. I'm serious. I am tired of them. I'm sick of them. I'm serious. You should all be ashamed of yourself. I'm serious. If you sound like you just popped out of the anal passage of Richard Simmons, you should all be ashamed of yourself. You son of a bitch. Don't fruit up my show with your fruity-ass voice anymore. All right, remember that. You fruity asses that thought it was so cute, I'm voting for Hillary. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? You sound like you're voting for Hillary. How you like that, huh? You sound like you're voting for Hillary. Stupid, dumb fruit bowls. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti. Radio Graffiti. Night Prowler, Radio Graffiti. Oh, shit. Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ, no. Get away! Get away! I'm armed! Get away! Homeland Security, what the hell do you want?
We're watching you, scum.
Hell, it's over. Double dip! Are you son of a... That's not funny! That's not funny! You son of a bitches, you always gotta remind me of that crap, don't you? You always gotta remind me of that crap, that stupid goddamn Department of Homeland Security asshole got one over on me, huh? You like to twist the knife, don't you? You like to rub it in, don't you, you stupid dumbasses? You son of a bitch, man. I'm telling you, 24 hours, less than 24 hours away from the goddamn election, this is how you son of a bitches treat me. You son of a bitch. Give me a freaking mic, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti. You got Disco Waffle, Radio Graffiti. Things are possible with the economic model of equestrian politics. I may just vote for Princess Celestia just because this princess made me more, just because this princess tenure made me more capital that I've ever had in a long time. You know, as a matter of fact. Yeah, all right, we get it. Yeah, My Little Pony. Just shove it up your ass. All right. Ah, Jesus Christ, man. Y'all are sucking up the chrome of a 57 Chevy bumper. Seriously. I'm serious. You were sucking a goddamn volleyball through 20 feet of garden holes. You sucking so bad. All right? Jesus Christ. 256 Radio Graffiti. Yeah, all right. Great. We're glad to hear your Obama phone, you cheap entitlement recipient bastard. 815 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, this is the 727 caller here, and I'd like to make the announcement of Astro's autograph so you could buy.
Yeah, well, you know what? Go piss off, all right? I'm sick and tired of hearing you. And, you know, and secondly, why don't you do something a little productive for a change, for Christ's sake? Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
If you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, no, baby, please don't go.
Wait a minute. Are you all playing that song to me, for Christ's sake? Are you all playing that song to me? Hey, man, if Hillary Clinton is elected, what am I going to do? What the hell am I going to do, for heaven's sake? Jesus Christ. I'm serious. What am I going to do? I'm going to sit over here and just, wait for Hillary Clinton to Gestapo my ass? Are you kidding me? Good God, man. I'm serious. And for you folks that are unaware, WikiLeaks just released more Podesta emails. I don't think they're doubling down now. They're not making screw this. All right. Here's more emails coming out as we speak, folks, off WikiLeaks. All right. And as a matter of fact, everybody's talking about how Donald Trump doesn't pay taxes. Hey. The tax loss credit that Trump used to avoid paying taxes was introduced by Clinton. Here it is right here. Look at that. How do you like a little bit of that? You see how these bureaucrats are? She's freaking sitting there talking garbage about Donald Trump utilizing the tax laws that this stupid skankosaurus introduced herself. You know what I mean? I'm serious. She's what a hypocritical piece of You know what, man? I need some beer on that note. I mean, seriously, man. I mean, she literally, at last debate, she was all over the fact that, Donald Trump, you don't really pay your taxes, do you? You don't pay your taxes. Oh, yeah? Well, it was your tax law that you initiated, Hillary Rotten Clinton, that Donald Trump took advantage of, you stupid moron. Good God, who else do we have here, for heaven's sake, man? I'm telling you, people that vote for Hillary Clinton, you should all be ashamed of yourselves, seriously. 832 Radio Graffiti.
Bro, I'm a principal voter, and I'm voting for Gary Johnson because that boy has got one big Johnson.
Yeah, and you see, whoever the hell was in the background, they even said that you were a fail there. Did you hear that? It's a major fail. But you see, this is all males have. This is their defense mechanism, acting like a fruit bowl, acting like they're taking the pooper, acting like they're servicing glory holes. You can thank our public education system for this, and you can thank single-parent mothers for this as well. I'm serious. I'm not joking around. You can thank single-parent mothers for this garbage. Jesus Christ. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
I need complete silence for the spell.
Stop trying to deep throat the phone, all right? Jesus Christ. 407 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, just wanted to say I'm with Trump all the way. I'm a voter in Florida. Me, my wife, my family, we're all for Trump.
Well, that's good to hear, man. I mean, Florida is a must-win. Lots of electoral votes out there. You're the second caller that I've had from Florida that stated that they are not seeing any pro-Hillary propaganda out there. Lots of pro-Trump people. Let's hope that Florida is in the bag for Trump, because that would be huge.
That would be huge. I'll tell you that right now. Thank you very much, sir, and Godspeed to you and your family. Who else we got? We got 484 Radio Graffiti.
What does WikiLeaks do?
Yeah, well, you're taking too long. 610 Radio Graffiti. Well, you're taking too long, too, you milky liquor. Why don't you get it straight? Look, you're waiting on Radio Graffiti. Get it straight. When you hear the beep, you're on. Hurry up. You stupid idiots. You fucking dumbasses. Excuse my French. I'm sick of this crap. I mean, we're a day away from the elections, and this is how you jagoffs are spending your freaking night, for Christ's sake. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
Why do you idiots always want me dead?
Target neutralized. Returning to the Hillary Clinton Foundation.
Yeah, real funny. Real funny. Real funny, asshole. Yeah, you're gonna be laughing. You ain't gonna be laughing when she kidnaps your kid to be freaking pizza toppings at Comet Ping Pong, all right? Yeah, you're not gonna be happy when she kidnaps your kid and she ends up grinding it into a freaking a wood chipper and utilizing the muck that's left into some spirit cooking nonsense. Yeah, you ain't gonna be laughing then there, you stupid moron. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
Rudolph the deep-throat reindeer wore a skirt and pantyhose. And if you ever saw him, you would know it once he blows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They said he was a fag deer and threw snow on him to kill the flames. Then one horny Christmas Eve, Santa had to say,
Mrs. Claus is on the rag. Suck me dry, you reindeer fag.
Why, sure, Santa. It'll be my pleasure.
Oh!
Now how the elves all love him as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph, you deep-throat reindeer, will you please go down on me?
Oh my God, what kind of sick pervert? Jesus Christ! What kind of sick-ass perverted Christmas carol, for heaven's sake? What the hell was that? What in the... where do y'all find this garbage, man? Seriously, where do you all find this crap? It's sick! It's freaking sick, man! Oh my God! Give me the where do y'all find this crap? Seriously, man, where do you all find this sick, twisted garbage? And who would write such a thing? Who would produce such a sick-ass, twisted thing as well, man? Freaking perverts, for Christ's sake! Anonymous, Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
Hey man, all of us in Western Pennsylvania are voting for Trump. I've convinced many people not to vote for Clinton from 2016.
Hey man, thank you very much. We need Pennsylvania as well. Lots of electoral votes there as well, man. I'm serious. I mean, you need to remind people in Pennsylvania that the reason that a lot of the economy has left there is because of Hillary Clinton, is because of NAFTA, it's because of the shutdown on steel, the shutdown on coal, so on and so forth. So, Godspeed to you as well, sir. How about Anonymous, Radio Graffiti?
Oh yeah, this looks fun. I killed my son and my family of...
Yeah, shut up, you stupid moron, for Christ's sake. You know, this garbage is getting old, seriously. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti. Yeah, you're taking too long, you moron. 831, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. I'm from California. I voted Trump early voting, and I've convinced the numerous others to not vote Hillary.
And by the way, I appreciate you being one of the few Jewish media outlets that provide truthful information. Thank you.
Wait a minute. First of all, asshole, I'm not a Jew, all right? I don't know why everybody thinks that I'm some Jew. I mean, what do I sound like, a rabbi or something? Hey, I don't know what you're talking about here. Do I talk like this? Maybe if I talk like this and I talk like a rabbi, maybe you could say, hey, he's a Jew. Or what else can you say? He's Jewish. I don't talk like that, so shut up! I use yarmulkes for coffee filters. Jesus Christ, man, I am not a Jew! I mean, not that there's anything wrong with being a Jew. I'm just saying I'm not one of them, all right? Jesus Christ! Good God, let me drink some of this beer for heaven's sake. All right. Where are we at here, for Christ's sake? We need some more callers here. How about 802 Radio Graffiti?
Hi, yes. Ghosted Benghazi.
Ghosted Benghazi? How the hell? What stupid idiot? Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Well, maybe we wouldn't sound so bad if some people didn't try to play with big, meaty claws. What did you say, punk? Big, meaty claws!
Yeah, that's so funny. That's so hilarious, for Christ's sake. How about 910 Radio Graffiti?
Hey, Yos, how you doing? From North Carolina, we hopefully get Trump to take the state, man. And shout out to the Brody Network stream and everything as well, man. Hopefully for Trump to win.
Hey, we need as many people in North Carolina. Now, the good part about the North Carolina vote is I hear, as well as South Carolina, the black vote is down. The black turnout is very down for Hillary Clinton. They're not out there voting as they were with old Barack Obama. So that's a very good sign. And what I mean by that is Hillary Clinton did not generate enough hood credibility. She doesn't have enough street cred to bring the brothers out and in abundance to go out and vote for Christ's sake. So I think that's a positive, and it has nothing to do with anything other than the fact that Hillary Rodham Clinton did not project her message to the black folk in an appropriate manner. I think Trump went out of his way to say what he would do for black folks, all right? And that's something that Hillary Clinton failed to do, and I think that you have a lot of black folks within a variety of different communities, including North Carolina, recognizing this. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, folks, let's continue going, folks, all right? It's Radio Graffiti time. It is the night before the election, folks. We're either going to make America great again, or we are going to bow to the globalists. We are either one nation under God, or we are worshiping Satan. That's what this goddamn election represents, and you need to convey that to everybody you know. Convey that on everybody in your social media site. Convey that on the forum posts that you go to. Convey that on the chat rooms. Convey that to everybody, folks. If you vote for Hillary Clinton, you are condoning Satanism, you are condoning pedophilia, you are condoning corruption, you are condoning criminality. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You couldn't get any more goddamn proof. Jesus Christ, man. Area code 541, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, Godzilla 3709.
How's it going, man? Good to see you. Good to hear from you, man. Hopefully you're voting in your neck of the woods, even though you're out there in liberal land, which I don't think Trump is going to have, because the Pacific Northwest, they are completely living in la-la land out there, seriously. But that's another debate for another time. 410 Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ, get that Obama phone off, for Christ's sake, man. You can definitely tell who's got the Obama phone and who don't, man. You know what I mean? I mean, that was an Obama phone. Good God. How about 347 Radio Graffiti?
Voting Trump this year. Real nigga shit.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope that you're voting Trump. We have to. We need as many votes as possible, man. I mean, anybody you can convince to go with you to the polls will help, man. So hook it up. 646 Radio Graffiti.
Did you know that over 4.5 million people are bitten by dogs every year? Many bites can be prevented by learning to recognize signals that a dog does not want to be approached, touched, or even bothered. Even a friendly family dog can bite, especially if scared, hurt, or annoyed. A dog that has something they don't want to share is dangerous to approach. A dog with its tail straight up.
Yeah, you know what? That's, you son of a bitch. That's not funny! Leave my dog alone! Leave my dog alone! That's not goddamn funny, you son of a bitch! Alright, leave my damn dog alone! Leave my goddamn dog alone. I'm not joking around. Give me the goddamn mic. Freaking mic, man. Leave my dog alone. Leave Templeton alone. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
In this time of strife and corruption, America needs a strong leader who can get things done. Twilight Sparkle has defeated demons and chaos gods. She'll certainly find a way to encourage reforms on Wall Street. Conservatives love her old-school monarchism. Liberals love her enthusiastic support for public libraries. And anarchists loved when she accidentally turned off gravity.
Jesus Christ, I mean, more brony crap, man. Enough of the brony stuff. All right? All right? I mean, we're a day before the election, morons. Wake up. Jesus Christ. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Helen Keller, deaf mute once again. 213 Radio Graffiti. We got nothing but Helen Keller deaf mutes. Look at this garbage. Look at this. Huh? Helen Keller deaf mutes every goddamn where. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
There's a place filled with imagination.
Welcome to Sesame Street.
Do you know where it is?
Me no.
You'll find it on Cartoonito.
Come on, let's see.
Elmo, Abby, Grover, Oscar,
The only grouchy thing on Sesame Street.
Cookie Monster, and Big Bird.
Don't forget.
I mean, freaking Sesame Street, man. Seriously. I mean, you know, you couldn't get any more propaganda fruit bowl base than Sesame Street, all right? I'm sorry, all right? What the hell was up with Snuffleupagus and Big Bird? What the hell was that about? They were like you know, down low brothers or something, you know what I mean? Why, hi, Bird. I'm down again. Can you rub my trunk? Oh, that's right, Bird. I mean, give me a break, man. And then Oscar the Grouch, you know? Oscar, you're such a grouch. Maybe because the son of a bitch lives in a freaking trash can. And look, and you notice how nothing was ever said about Oscar living in a trash can. You know that? And they made sure to make him a colored dark green as well. All right? Just to subliminally put minorities in their place when children are watching this. I'm not joking around. All right? Jesus Christ. Who else do we have here? We got 919 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, local NC voter. I want to give a shout out to the other guy voting for Trump. And, man, it's getting really intense here. I'm not going to lie, man. I mean, we got people who are already there's a lot of tension between the polls right now. I've tried to go vote before, but there was already a dispute that was happening between people that I actually had to come back home, and I'm going to go vote tomorrow. So, you know.
Wow, man. So, yeah, I mean, it's that tense out there in North Carolina, folks, that, I mean, they're having squabs at the goddamn polls out there. I mean, it's getting that intense. I don't blame him, man. I'm telling you this right now. We need to take our country back, and that's all there is to it. We need to take our goddamn country back, all right? Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Blasting, remixing, radio show, making the listeners laugh while I only go. But that one Father Friday took its toll today. The tease, they are dying. I started singing bye bye, Mr. Two-Sonic guy. Tried to take the engine in just but the engine's fine. And goes crying in his whiskey and rye, singing, I've got something in my eye. Tell me now that I can't die. Now for 4 years we've been on our own. No good radio shows to call in on our phone. But now Ghost Blur is back. You see, when the entry was there, not reading the calls, Ghost was tossing his hands, hitting all the walls, screaming, don't you troll much.
All right, we get it. All right, that's great. You wrote a little song, and I mean, maybe if you would have just high-pitched your voice a little bit more. I mean, you sound like some half a tard, singing. Jesus Christ. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
What's going on between me and this vibrator is personal, all right?
And I'm going to go ahead and play this vibrator right now. You son of a bitch. Goddamn son of a bitch! Freaking pervert! God damn it! Goddamn splicing perverts, for Christ's sake! I never did that! You people splice these sick-ass, twisted, freaking slices of me, man! That's sick! That's sick! That's freaking sick! Oh my God, that was sick! Jesus Christ, man! Where do you all come up with this in your head? Seriously, man! Where do y'all come up with this crap? Oh, God! Give me the mic! For Christ's sake, man. Where do you all come up with this garbage? Seriously, man. There's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you people. Oh, my God. Oh, man. I mean, how... I don't know, man. I don't know. 443 Radio Graffiti.
Yeah, Oscar. You're a grouch. Son of a fucking trash.
Yeah, shut up, all right? Give me a goddamn break. Y'all make one reference to Sesame Street, and you fucking dumbass. Excuse my French. I'm sorry. I'm cursing here. I'm cursing because of you assholes. Because of you troll terrorists. Because of you cyber vermin. I mean, you make one reference to goddamn Sesame Street, and you damn man-children, look at you. You're waxing your carrot like it's going out of style, for Christ's sake. It's reminding you of when you used to shove your goddamn Elmo nose right up your damn anal passage when you were about 12 years old, a snot-nosed little goddamn man-child. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. J-Man Capitalist Radio Graffiti.
And we're back with the spelling bee finals. Ghost, your next word is cognitively.
Cognitively?
Yes, cognitively. Spell it.
All right, well, let's go ahead, I guess. C-O-G-N-I-T-I. Sex.
Oops, I'm sorry, but that's incorrect. This year's spelling bee winner is the engineer.
What? No! We're on a scoreboard, asshole! Ghost is winning!
That's the amount of turns you delusional you lost.
Man, that's not funny, assholes. That's not funny! That's not damn funny! That's not damn funny, assholes. I'm serious, man. I've had about enough of this garbage, man. I'm telling you this right now. We are a day away from the election. We are a day away on whether or not we're going to make America great again, or if we are going to submit to globalism, there jerk dicks. Take your heads out of your asses already. You understand that? Take your goddamn heads out of your asses. Jesus Christ. Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic, for Christ's sake, man. We are one day away. You understand this, morons? We are one day away from the election. And by God, the people in North Carolina, Florida, Pennsylvania, Colorado, Arizona, Utah, Michigan, New Hampshire, and Maine. We need you to go out and vote, folks. I'm not joking around, all right? We need these states. We need these states, for heaven's sake. By God. We need these states, man. Jesus Christ. Who else do we have here? Maybe we got a whole bunch. I mean, there's like over 100 callers here, for Christ's sake, man. Who else do we have here? We got freaking a whole bunch of these losers. 510 Radio Graffiti.
You feel the pressure from her incredible weight and huge round belly bearing down on you, but the...
Here we go with this more of this fanfic garbage, all right? Jesus Christ, go kill yourself already, seriously. How about 210 Radio Graffiti? Yeah, you got Helen Keller deaf mute over there. All right, how about 501 Radio Graffiti?
Yo, Ghost, you do realize that there's nobody better here, and guess what? I think pretty much, well, you should actually have everybody vote, and not just the taxpayer, but everyone. And I vote for very good. Good night, and see you later.
All right, well, great. I didn't understand one word you said, but okay. How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti?
Did you write the book of love?
I mean, I just freaking said that, for Christ's sake, man. You freaking internet butt-stalker ass bastards, man. I just freaking said that. Good God, man. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Radio Graffiti. Danny J. Radio Graffiti.
This is True Liberal Radio. I am your host, the man they call Ghost. Give him liberalism or give him death. Jesus Christ, I'm just making an observation.
Broadcasting live from the MSNBC studios in beautiful downtown New York City.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, a guy who thinks Einstein invented sliced bread, the man they call...
Yeah, real funny ass crack. Real shut up. Jesus Christ. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, it's Pittsburgh for Ghost, and my family and I are all voting for Trump.
Hey, that's good to hear, man. We need as many people in Pennsylvania, especially North Carolina, Florida. I mean, you know, come on, we need Colorado, people in Colorado, people in Arizona, Michigan, Maine, New Hampshire, Utah, So we need you out there, man. These are swing states, and if Trump wins these states, he wins hands down. He wins hands down, folks. So it all comes down to those states right there. How about 501 Radio Graffiti?
Hey, Goose, it's Ryan Snake. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going, Raiden Snake?
I'm right. Yeah, I just wanted to give you my little thoughts and also just make kind of a speech to everyone, if that's all right with you. I'll be quick as I can.
You're right ahead.
Well, put it simple, if you want my honest opinion, I mean, from this side of the pond, looking at everything, I mean, put it simple, if I were in the United States, I would vote for Trump. And also as well, put it simple, with Election Day, obviously, being 24 hours, obviously, in your time, put it simple, I will say this, you know what happened with the Brexit over here? Obviously, it was so close to call, we lost to, obviously, Northern Ireland, we lost to Scotland, we lost to London, but we still won the vote, obviously, with Brexit. And I think the same will happen, obviously, in this case, because it's pretty much similar. And I think you guys have got a very good chance, even if the odds are against you, like they were with us, you've got a very good chance of possibly winning with Trump. Make the mistake.
I hope so. I hope so. You know, I was trying to compare the Trump campaign with the Brexit campaign. On the morning of Brexit, I remember they said on the news out there in Britannia that the Remain stay, or vote Remain, was up by double digits. So that's why I'm trying to tell people that are listening, that are trying to, you know, maybe take cues from the mainstream media stating that somehow Donald Trump is losing. That is farce. That is false. And we should not be listening to the mainstream media. During the morning of the Brexit vote, they claimed that vote Remain was up by double digits. And they were absolutely wrong. So you're absolutely right. Do you want to give any shout-outs or anything, Raiden Snake?
Yeah, well, obviously shout-out obviously to Karaskin, obviously shout-out to yourself, the engineer, and everyone else.
All right, man. Hey, thank you very much. And I like to make the comparison of what's going on with the Trump campaign to what's happened in Brexit. The morning of the Brexit vote, they claimed that vote Remain was up by double digits, and by God, Brexit actually won at the end of the evening. That's why I'm saying, folks, don't believe the hype on the mainstream media. Don't do it. All right? Don't do it. Go out and vote. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti. Oh, jeez. Now, shut up, you stupid perverts. I'm telling you, man. I mean, there's just an unlimited amount of crop of perverts out here. Anonymous, right? You know, it's 781 Radio Graffiti.
Tomorrow we shall learn the fate of America.
Yeah, no kidding. Whether we're one nation under God or under Satan, whether we are going to make America great again or submit to the globalists, that's literally what tomorrow represents, folks. That's what tomorrow represents. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
If you feel like you're suffering from the worst cold ever, Lemsip Max Cough and Cold powerful formula quickly tackles all 5 major symptoms, helping you feel all-round soothing relief. Lemsip Max, your #1 choice for cold and flu.
Oh, that's great. You know, a freaking advertisement. How original. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
Halloween, pumpkins green in the dead of night. It's Halloween, everybody make a scene.
Shut up, shut up! 863 Radio Graffiti.
Hello, guys, it's Summer, and I support Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, it's a horrible impression. I know you were trying to get some kind of reaction, but that sucked. All right, that sincerely goddamn sucked. 614 Radio Graffiti.
I offer you all this vow. If Trump wins, I'll film myself taking a bath with Ghost autograph. So get out and vote. It'll be totally legit. Oh my.
No, 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 stop, stop it, stop that shit crap. Oh, God, no, God, no, oh, my God, no, oh. I've had enough. Give me the mic, for Christ's sake, man. You know what? I've had enough of this, man. We are one day away from the election, man. We gotta get serious. We gotta get serious, for Christ's sake. Now, since I have assumed command of the meme wars, General Ghostler is commanding all the meme war soldiers to charge. Go out there and post the memes. We got 1 day left. It's our last chance. I'm calling on you. I'm calling on you. It's our last chance. Do something. Do something. And by God, follow me on Twitter, folks. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost. And if you go there, folks, I am giving the Inner Circle discount to everyone who wants to purchase a Meme War Soldier shirt, folks, until Saturday. Everybody gets the Inner Circle discount. So go to my Twitter account, Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost. Vote Trump! Vote Trump! Vote Trump!
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
And that's it for the show, guys. Just want to tell you guys, thank you guys for coming out for today's show. Make sure to follow, subscribe to me on this YouTube channel as I do the TCR broadcast every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, and 2 p.m. Pacific. But right now we're in daylight savings time, so they're all daylight savings. And do also follow me on Twitter at The Bernie Network or Politics Ghost. Also, hopefully you guys will understand. Please vote for Trump tomorrow, guys. Trump tomorrow, because tomorrow is election night. Hopefully you guys heed his word, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for election night, all right? We don't know what time, so make sure you do following us on Twitter or follow me, him, so you know when when it starts, okay, guys? So you guys, you have a good night, and see you guys next time.